I don't care one bit. I don't care. You heard that song? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. boy. Now we know who's who and what's what. Now we know. I love this shit here. Now we know who's who and what's what. We got some understanding now. We know exactly who's who, and we know exactly what's what now. When the grass is cut, the snakes will show. Yeah, boy, I love, boy. You look here, boy. My yard ain't finished yet, but boy, look here. I know when a good, nice cut grass, some good, nice cut grass, boy, you can just see everything. So yes. Yes. And I noticed I got another heifer keep following me around the internet, trying to speak to anybody that'll talk about me. I'm talking about, it seems like the only thing he come back to the internet for is Just Pearly Things, windmilling for Just Pearly Things and me, and coming back to talk about me. I mean, fucking loser. A fucking loser that's crying because I made a hit song in the heat of battle. And he had to go talk about mamas. Or over the hill, punk ass porno star, probably filled with Viagra and testosterone injections, trying to goddamn throw his goddamn back out to pay for that house. That motherfucker must have took his testosterone last night. Yeah, what's up, cuz? That motherfucker sipping that yak and talking shit and looking at the chat. That chat fuck these niggas up every time, boy. That chat fuck these niggas up every single time. This bitch ass nigga on the panel. This nigga worried about me 3 years later. 3 years later, these niggas say it ain't nothing about me. I'm emotional. I'm this. How come every time I talk about somebody back, they got a goddamn talk about me for a goddamn 2-3 years? 2-3 years, man, you got to talk. This nigga windmilling, acting like a bitch, doing what women do. Yeah. Sometimes you niggas act like bitches, because that's what bitches do. They run up under other men and they submit to other men to get back at a man. So let me show you who I'm talking about, y'all. This song got this boy so hurt. Why you call me Tammy? Bitch, because you act like a Tammy. Tammy. Hey, Tammy, I'm going to have some fun with you, bitch. Mama's little mistake, down by the lake. Daddy dropped off a little fucking mistake. Tammy. Tammy. I had fun with these bitch ass niggas. No love from his mother, no love from his father. Your bitch ass nigga, believing in Christ, his name is Tammy. Tammy. I don't want to hear you talk no more. Mother, father, late mistake. No love, no mother, no father. But I beat your ass. Tammy. Hey, Tammy. Yeah. Tammy. Fuck you talking about? My daddy went to jail. Yeah. I went to number one. Yeah. My daddy went to jail. Oh, I'm nothing like my daddy. I'm nothing like my daddy. Daddy. Hey, Tommy, I'm gonna have some fun with you, bitch. Mama's little mistake, down by the lake. Daddy dropped off A little fucking mistake can tear me. No love from his mother, no love from his father. You're being changed, nigga. Believing in Christ, his name is Tammy. Yeah, Tammy. Yeah, Tammy. Yeah. He wanted my attention. You called down the thunder, and now you got it. My mama's cooking. My mama's cooking. Yeah. Yeah. Sensitive ass niggas talking about shit that done happened 3 fucking years ago. Sensitive nigga. We still want to see your beta male incel ass. You supposed to be the king of logic. How come we can't see you round abroad without them punching you in your goddamn face? Or without you paying for them, nigga? You one of them beta male incel, slow, stupid, crazy motherfuckers. Not all y'all like that, just some of you. Not all. Some of y'all incel cool than a motherfucker. But some of y'all motherfuckers, y'all know y'all crazy. Don't act like that. And he one of them. This bitch ass nigga can't come outside with either without getting punched in the goddamn mouth or one of them goddamn gals punching him in the mouth. How come none of the shit you niggas say work other than behind the damn computer? This man is a king behind the keyboard, sitting up there getting goddamn rashes on his ass, talking all day. Put him in the room with some women, they want to whip his ass. Ain't no smooth nigga. What smooth nigga you know throughout history, you put him in a room full of women and they want to whip his ass? Bitch ass nigga, you lame as hell. You steady crying because I called you Tammy. And nigga, your name is Tammy. Every time you go somewhere and talk off the computer, you get punched. You get pulled up on. That's not a good life. Maybe you should change up what you're doing on the internet, dummy. Maybe you should change up what you're doing. First of all, you get kicked out of everywhere. The internet don't want you. Motherfucking YouTube don't want your dumb ass on it. And you just keep coming back, running on motherfuckers' panels to talk about Kwame. Kwame get in an argument. You run to the panel to talk about, ain't that what women do? God, dog, you motherfucking niggas act so girly. Some, not all. Some of you niggas act so girly. I pull up on the panel. You know, I pull up. So see, I want to ask a question. And I asked the question, hey, Tammy. Man, look here, bro. Why are you still talking about me after 3 years? And in the middle of me asking that nigga why he was up there whining and crying and still talking about me, ears dropped me down. And then he go on this little tirade. Hold on, bro. You not gonna come on my panel disrespecting me, bro. That, bro. Hold on, bro. You gonna stop all that, bro. You gonna come up here with respect, bro. You're not gonna disrespect me or my panel. I'm a man, and I'm a man, and as a man, you're gonna respect me as a man, and I'm a man. I'm gonna just let everybody know I'm a man. And man, I'm a man. And I'm like, then he finally let me back up, and I said, look, bro, I wasn't even talking to you. Well, but hold, don't overtalk me. Hold on. I'm like, okay, but ears, I wasn't even talking to you. Why didn't you ask me before you dropped me down, who was I talking to? I said, bro, the nigga, you let me up while Tammy was talking. So I'm talking directly to him. Why is you still up here whining about me, nigga? It's 3 years ago. Why you whining about me? And the man done dropped me down. And after a 2-minute fucking, I don't know what that was, a 2-minute goddamn rant, I get pulled back up to get ranted on again about something I didn't even fucking do. Way to jump the gun fucking again. This shit crazy, man. KB is wrong for going on Tammy panel talking about you, bro. I don't know if it's a play, but it's a weak move by Ears, especially talking about your family. No more respect for Ears on doing that. I ain't gonna talk about his family or none of that. That's on him. That was weird though.
But you know, he think about everything as somebody dissing him, and as a man, it's very a juvenile way to think. You know, if you already set in your manhood, then you don't always think somebody challenging your manhood. Somebody challenge my manhood directly, then I'm going to talk to that person directly. The Week Weasel Wednesday docket about to be lit. I don't even know if I'm gonna give one of them people any light because man, it's just to me it's unfortunate. Yeah, to me it's unfortunate, man. But you know, emotions make you sad sometimes. But it's on camera. But I just want to know what it is about somebody that everybody say ain't shit that they got to keep talking about, even if I ain't shit. I don't know why Tammy is worried about my numbers. What the fuck are you worried about my numbers for? Whether they was at 60,000, 40,000, 20,000, 1,000, 2,000, you bringing your bitch ass over to the internet to tell somebody about my numbers. That's effeminate behavior. Good or bad, it don't affect you. You gossiping like a woman to get everybody not to like me. I told y'all it's all about who we like. But it's only take a special kind of person to understand that it's all about who we like. And you're going to give certain people special privileges a little bit. Maybe not special privilege. You can call it down the middle. Everybody can call it down the middle. Everybody can call it down the middle, but you got to be able to not try to destroy or take away from somebody else when you don't agree. You won't see me letting State Drunk up on my panel and we become friends and talking, and it would be a whole panel that motherfuckers can come up and talk shit about me till 4, 5 o'clock in the goddamn morning. These are grown ass men. These are men on the panel, 4 o'clock in the goddamn morning, saying how another dude ain't shit and how he lost out and he narcissistic and a motherfucker say they sent me a video where I was dead wrong, and you know he ain't take no accountability for it. So I must agree with the video you sent me. And they called me narcissistic. Motherfucker say I sent the video where you were definitely wrong. And do you think that motherfucker took accountability for the video I sent him that I'm saying he wrong? Whatever happened to agree to disagree? I got to accept that I'm wrong because you sent me that. Man. How about no? You motherfuckers is crazy. I ain't never seen no shit like this, boy. Trying to prove to the crowd, man. That's crazy. But I got it on video. Got him on video. And see, I ain't got to argue. I ain't got to create no narrative. I ain't got to do all that yelling. I ain't got to keep talking and saying that he trying to hurt me or bash me and all this other weirdo stuff that's being said. In a couple of days, I've been saying in the title that I'm bashing, that I'm narcissistic. I didn't know that I was bashing a man, being narcissistic and all these other things, just because I got a video. Just because I said it's on video, you talking over me. And it's on video, and he's seen the video, but he says that's the one part he was talking. So let's just play the part again for the people who didn't see it. I ain't never seen somebody don't even check to see who the motherfucker talking to and just drop them down like that. He just won't smoke with me. Oh, he said, why do you owe the chat an apology? He was hurt drunk. Your rabbit trout ear. Anybody can outwork that.
So what?
What you mean what? Why you ain't stay focused? How could drinking with a...
Then I'm in the club chilling, meeting people. Within the first fucking 8.
All right, so we're gonna blast it from the past. We're gonna blast. This ain't no DP. I ain't in no game. But we're gonna go backwards. We're gonna blast it from the past to this is why you get the content. And this is why I was saying ears to me is too emotional to even get the content. I came up on his panel last night. He's so busy trying to tell me how much of a man he is that he is a content creator. And instead of him leaving me on the panel, even Tommy was telling him, like, yo, leave him on the panel. Like, what are you doing? You're supposed to say, I got him. But he just wants to show people that he can drop me from the panel, I guess. So he just made up a reason to drop me from the panel, argue with me about nothing. I put my mic on mute, and he scolded me like a little boy. Hey, don't talk while I'm talking. I said, here's my mic is on mute. Oh, yeah, leave it on mute till I'm done talking. Wow. Okay, buddy. I just started laughing at that point. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. I mean, you're a man, buddy. If nobody ever told you, buddy, you're a man. I don't know who's telling you you're not every day, but clearly there's some issue there because I've never heard somebody say so many times, I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man. You don't have to tell people what they can already see. I don't understand. But I got it on video where Gilbert Arenas he said on video before that he's one of the hardest working players and that, nobody can outwork him. And he's going to admit on video that I am first month of the season, first 8 games, I'm injured. I'm in the club drinking, meeting people. So I said, anybody can outwork that shit. That's one lie you told. And then he's going to admit to going to jail every weekend, just like I came to the internet and saying that Gilbert Arenas is a jackass, that I don't hang with his kind because he's a dumb son bitch. All he do is go to jail. Ernie Grunfeld cover it up. And he's going to admit to it all on this video. And the more he would have talked and the more I was allowed to talk, the more I would have got this guy to admit more and more stuff. But as you're going to be able to see on this panel, for whatever reason, because someone thinks they're defending me, which I never need someone to defend me. If you feel like you agree with me on something, cool, say something about it. You feel like you disagree with me on something, cool, say something about it. Do it respectfully. But I don't ever need defending. And so for a man to use that terminology with another man, I think he's out of order because especially when I'm on the panel, I don't need another man to defend me. I don't even need another man to be speaking for me. You can definitely speak on my panel, but you don't need to speak for me. I don't speak for ears. When he was on my panel, Damn D and him was beefing. You're going to see it on video. I don't say nothing. Him and Biz one-on-one beefing. I don't say nothing. I don't get in that. He's grown. He's right there. He can handle it himself. So all this defending a man and all this other stuff, I don't use that terminology because I don't defend no man. I will agree with a man. I'll disagree with a man. I don't defend the man. But here we go. We got the video. Here's Gilbert Arenas incriminating himself, and this is why you get the content. Unlike Ayers, he believes I should never allow Gilbert Arenas on my panel. I disagree. I believe Gilbert Arenas is so dumb. He thinks he's so smart, but he gives great content. People want to see this shit. So why is it okay for you to get the content, but it's dumb for me to get it just because he said he was going to put a pistol to my throat? What did he do? Okay, so he's just running his fucking mouth.
Games of the season. Then I'm in the club, chilling people.
So this is why I like to give the pushback. Like,
This is my team. I'm new here. I got hurt within the first fucking 8 games of the season. Then I'm in the club, chilling, meeting people.
But Gil, I thought you said
I'm not asking. I'm not asking.
Gil, hold on. So here's why I like to give pushback, and here's why it's important. But here's why it's important that I give pushback. When he's talking about things that everybody don't know, and when he's talking about teammates and things like that, And Gilbert Arenas has gone to the internet and said nobody outworks him. So nobody else may have thought to stop him and say, hey, brother, if you work so hard, do you think that's hard working? By the first week that you come to DC, you get injured and you're at the club drunk looking for women? Isn't that what he said I was doing? He said I was out chasing girls, getting drunk. And then he's on a panel proving that maybe Mr. Arenas didn't work as hard as everybody thought he did. So this is why I like to give the pushback. It's not about content like arguing back and forth with ears or none of that. It's not about saying he's wrong. It's about these moments right here, catching him in these moments. Now let's go back. Let's hear this hard-working guy. First week he gets somewhere, he gets hurt, he's drunk in the club.
Chris Whitney's my right next door. I'm not gonna
hey, listen, man, you capped it a bit.
My team, I'm new here. I got hurt within the first fucking 8 games of the season. Then I'm in the club, chilling, meeting people.
But Gil, I thought you said Man, look at the Gil windmiller. Both things can be true. Working out 3 times a day and clubbing. Where'd you hear that at, Gilbert Arenas? Hey, why don't you go ask some of the trainers, is that true? That's stupid as hell. The hardest working guy don't train 3 times a day and be hurt and go to the club, buddy. Nice try, though.
Ask him. Then I'm in the club, chilling. I got hurt within the first fucking 8 games of the season. Then I'm in the club, chilling, meeting people. Hurt within the first fucking 8 games of the season. Then I'm in the club, chilling, meeting people.
Got him on video. First 8 games of the season. Then I'm in the club, chilling, meeting people. That's why you get the content. You get the content, so now I can go back to his video and where he said that nobody outworked him. So you're in the club chilling, hurt, but then you can work out 3 times a day? Not possible. Gil, I thought you said
I'm not asking. I'm not asking.
Gil, hold on. No, now, look, I just want y'all to pay close attention. Look at how Gil, this is supposed to be the man on the panel. Look at how he's over-talking the host. I over-talk everybody, but he said a statement. I'm giving pushback to the statement. And look at what he does. He's yelling, he's shouting. This is a conversation. This is how men have a conversation, huh?
The first fucking 8 games of the season. Then I'm in the club, chilling, meeting people.
But Gil, I thought you said
I'm not asking. I'm not asking.
Gil, hold on. You don't want me to, I can't point. Look at how hard these people try to disrespect me on my own panel. Look how hard he's yelling. I'm like, hold on. He's yelling and shouting. This is how you have a conversation? They think this is what's winning the conversation. This is what's showing me up, just coming up, yelling and shouting when someone's just asking you a question. And then asking to finish so you can talk so long that people forget what the hell they're even talking about. Point out your contradiction?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you said can't nobody prove that they outworked you. Nobody could outwork you, but you injured at a club meeting bitches and drinking.
Yeah.
So anybody can outwork that.
So what?
What you mean what? Why you ain't stay focused? Well, how could drinking with an injury is not gonna help your injury? You easy, boy. Go ahead. I see why he doesn't stop talking long when I'm on the panel. Look at the confused look on his face. Look at the confused look on his face. He's on video saying, I've worked the hardest. There's nobody that outworked me. I guess besides Kobe or somebody else, he said. I don't know verbatim. But look at the confused look on his face. And an elite athlete is not going to be hurt drinking in a club and partying. I remember when I did it, and the veteran corrected my behavior. So I don't get why he don't understand the hypocrisy in what he's saying. But this is why you get the content. Hey, no further questions. Hey, ears, get this for your rabbit trial ear. No further questions.
Hey, hold on.
I got the weapon.
Halima, you can support who you want. What they're going to start doing is, and this is why Gilbert tries to attack the people around me if they don't know how to deal with his little trickery. They will attack the people around and attack the mods, try to get the mods to fight so everybody can leave. The objective is to get everybody to leave. They don't understand that I'm already by myself. I don't know none of the mods, but you guys don't have to divide the room just because you're a mod in Ears channel. You can still be a mod over there. You can still be a mod over here. You can still support and whatever else. I don't got nothing to do with me. Do you know if Kobe partied or clubbed? What are you talking about? This dude is a weirdo. Kobe don't party and club while he's injured, buddy. You want to make a narrative. Now you want to take out the injured part. See, this is what happened when this is a prime example of it's all about who we like. He's hearing exactly what I said, and he changes it to fit his narrative because he don't want to deal with the fact that his homeboy is a liar. Because not only is your homeboy was going to the club and partying injured, he's going to admit that he was going to jail. So do you think Kobe was partying injured and going to jail every weekend? Do you want to defend that too? I don't know how you're going to defend the rest of this video. I was going to jail every other weekend. Is that the Mamba mentality? I don't think so. Now, I got the content. He got exposed, and I say, Ears, you got the content for the rabbit trial. Okay?
Rabbit on record.
Hey, no further questions.
You got the rabbit on record.
You see how like this doesn't make sense. So you're saying I can't go to workout 3 times a day, in the morning, in the middle of the day, 9 o'clock, and then go to the fucking club? What are you talking about?
Not as the leader.
Okay.
You didn't see Kobe doing that. You didn't see Kobe doing that.
I'm talking directly to Gilbert Arenas, but once again, the person who comes off his mic the most is Ears to the Streets. And I don't know if it was because he was drinking or whatever else, but I don't think he can admit that he's been coming off his mic an awful lot. So who talks back to Gilbert Arenas first is Ears to the Streets.
Times a day, in the morning, in the middle of the day, 9 o'clock, and then go to the fucking club? What are you talking about?
Not as the leader.
Okay.
You didn't see Kobe doing that. You didn't see Kobe doing that.
Now, this is a video proving that what I was saying. The first person off the mic was Ears to the Streets on my panel. So I'm trying to respond to my guest. And because he got called out on it, his only excuse is he's been doing it all night long. We're talking about a situation. First of all, no one should go on anyone's panel and come off the mic first. That is not appropriate behavior on somebody's panel. If you're going to have etiquette, you wait till the panel host asks the questions and respond, and then you chime in. You're not the first person off the mic as a guest. You're trying to be the star of the show.
3 times a day, in the morning, in the middle of the day, 9 o'clock, and then go to the fucking club? What are you talking about?
Not as the leader.
Okay.
You didn't see Kobe doing that. You didn't see Kobe
I'm
doing
saying no. You're the leader of the. Can I answer?
I'm not the leader.
Okay, I'll go back on mute. Now, right there, because ears spoke, it distracted me, and then it had Gilbert talking and it had him talking at the same exact time. So now I come off my mic as the panel host. I come off my mic and I get quiet because I'm trying not to argue on my own panel. Turning into Gummy 2.0, exactly. Now it's on video right here, Sino. Now you a yes man in his opinion, and now he made it about you coming up and talking basketball, and Carcino would have been able to talk basketball. No, Carcino wouldn't be able to talk about in the locker room. He wouldn't have talked over me about something that Gilbert is saying about a locker room that I was in. See, they want to forget that part. But it's on video, a person coming off the mic. It's right here on video. I don't know what part of this has anything to do with being narcissistic. I don't know what it has to do with being always having to be right. It's on video, coming off the mic, first one off the mic, more than once. I don't need nobody to defend me and talk faster and in front of me. Now he keep talking about why you ain't tell me not to talk over me. I'm like, what? I did. And why do I got to keep telling a grown man not to talk over me on my panel? This don't make no sense. So all the labels that you putting on me, I don't care nothing about that. I'm still going to stick to the point that you talked over me on my panel.
3 times a day, in the morning, in the middle of the day, 9 o'clock, and then go to the fucking club? What are you talking about?
Not as the leader.
Okay.
You didn't see Kobe doing that. You didn't see Kobe doing that.
I'm saying no. You're the leader of the. Can I answer?
I'm not the leader.
Okay, I'll go back on mute. I thought you was asking me a question.
What are you talking about? I just got there. Like I'm not no leader. I was no leader till fucking our 3rd year. Kwame was gone.
Now he's on video already saying that when he came there, he was the man. He had poster boards on the side of the stadium. He was the man. He the big dog. He came in making the money. So this is why you get the content. This is now an easy contradiction that people can see that Gilbert Arenas was saying that he was the man at one point when he was arguing with Kwame Brown. And now for a whole different scenario, now he wasn't the man. He said he's one of the hardest working guys in the world. Now we've discovered that the first month of the season, first 8 games of the season, he was hurt drunk. He was hurt drunk. So that's why you get the content. Easy to beat because he's stupid. Well, he's conniving. He's good at creating content. So he's not all the way stupid, but he's easy to beat in conversation. But the problem is you have to get him to shut up long enough. If you can get him to shut up long enough, he's going to tell on himself. He's going to talk so much that he's going to contradict everything that he had just said. And so I got to find spots to get him to shut up for a second so that I can expose, like, dude, this is the real you. You're lying.
Hold on. I got him, Kwame. I got him,
When you first got there, bro, you said, I got the money.
I got him, Kwame.
Oh, now, Bill, you need to. Now, right here, I was talking directly to Gil, and while I'm speaking, Ears is saying, I got him, Kwame. I got him, Kwame. Now, I don't know if he's confused on, or if we are still talking about the Wabbit trial, but on from that, and I'm talking directly to Gilbert. And Ears is, let's just hear what Ears is saying.
Here, Kwame was gone.
Hold on. I got him, Kwame.
When you first got there, bro, you said, I got the money.
I got him, Kwame. Now see? Now do y'all see?
I'm being told to hold on my panel. I'm being told to hold on. I got him, Kwame. And this, I mean, I don't know why I'm wrong for saying what I'm saying, but I mean, I thought I addressed ears and what just to record it, and I moved on. And I'm trying to speak directly to Gilbert, and ears is saying, hold on. I got him, Kwame. And you know, but he says he wasn't talking, so hold on. Question.
What are you talking about? I just got there. Like I'm not no leader. I was no leader till fucking our third year. Kwame was gone.
Hold on. I got him.
He said, why do you owe the chat an apology? I owe the chat an apology because someone texted me and said, yo, you need to chill out. You need to calm down. I mean, you called all the chat stupid. And I was like, when I just woke up, I had saw that text. And I'm like, oh, shit. Because I went to the doctor this morning. But I saw that text. And I was like, did I say some shit like that? But that's a long-ass video. So I didn't know where in that video I may have said something like that. But I heard it on Damn D's, when Damn D was reviewing the video, I heard it on Damn D channel. So I said, well, shit, I need to apologize for that because I damn sure don't need to be dissing the whole chat over some shit that they don't got nothing to do with. So that's why I needed to apologize.
I got him.
When you first got there, bro, you said I got
I'm no leader. I was no leader till fucking our third year. Kwame was gone.
Hold on. I got him.
When you first got there, bro, you said I got the money.
I got him, Kwame. Remember all the
now,
smoke.
Bill, you need to stop lying, bro. They paid you like the leader of the team, bro.
Remember all the smoke.
I got him, Kwame. Like, God damn, bro. I thought you said you wasn't talking. I thought that he said he interrupted one time. The man keep telling me to hold on because he got him. What about if I got him? What about if I got him? Why can't I get him? Why does he have to get him? Yes, I have a temper. I told you I have a switch. Like Kwame has always said who he was. Like, why are you telling me something I've already said on camera? I don't like this type of disrespect. I'm saying, why is he on my panel telling me to hold up? I got him, Kwame. This is my panel. I'm talking to my former teammate, and I'm trying to see what the fuck he's talking about and call out his inconsistencies on my panel. I don't even think I'm gonna ever wear these. I don't think I'm gonna ever wear these shoes. These motherfuckers bad. Gil is always gonna actually talk to Ears on my panel because he's trying to exclude me from the conversation. But Ears got to be smart enough not to overtalk me and allow him to do that. So I'm glad you said that. But he wasn't talking to Ears. He called out Will's name. So I'll be able to say that that's wrong as well. Martin Luther King. This motherfucker put up Martin Luther King picture. What are these motherfuckers here? Man, what these is? Hey, Damn D, I'm about to turn the camera on. Damn D, what the hell are these? I know Damn D know what these is. Damn D, what these is? These fell out the damn sky. I think these too pretty for me to wear. I want to wear my boots. What the hell are these? Anybody know what these is? One of you sneakerheads. Any one of you sneakerheads know what they look pretty, but they got suede brown. Any one of you sneakerheads know what this is? Y'all let me know. Let me know if they should. I should wear them if they good. They look like some bobos to me. I don't know. They look like some motherfucking bobos. They bobos too. Oh, you got? Am I being set up? So you know they gonna look at them shit and be like, man, this nigga Kwame wearing the knockoffs. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers too cute, ain't it? Yeah, I gotta wear them. I can't go to the club with them on. I have to wear them bitches, sit in the car, and come back in, take them off, put on some play shoes. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna put on an outfit, put them motherfuckers on. I'm gonna sit in the car. I'm gonna take an Instagram photo and put them bitches back in the closet and go put on my play shoes. Fuck that shit. Mm-mm. Hell no. Mm-mm. Oh, Bid said they Jordan 1s. Yeah, they motherfucker green and look like they got a little purple. I'm colorblind, so them niggas said I had old ass Jordans though. Somebody said, "Oh, I don't like that they talk about your Jordan." Hey, y'all niggas keep dissing me and shit. Y'all please keep dissing my shoes, keep dissing my clothes and shit. Cause Santa Claus and people just be dropping shit off by my house. Them niggas talked about my Jordans. They say old ass Jordan. They got them old ass Jordans on. They say though somebody done sent me some goddamn brand new Jordans. Ain't that a bit? Hey, I know you niggas mad as hell, boy. Hey, I know that shit be pissing you niggas off. Y'all niggas be going off. And, yeah, you got them dusty ass shoes, dusty ass this. Well, I got some brand new, one of the same shoes now. Thank you. Anything else y'all want to talk about? So somebody can email me or mail me some brand new shit. Keep on talking to me. Thank you.
Nobody outwork you, bro.
Now, right here, I mean, I think Ears could have held off what he was saying while I was talking, because I was talking directly towards Gilbert. But the entire time that I was speaking, he's trying to say, "Hold on, I got him on all the smoke. You said X, Y, and Z." So, I mean, I don't know why Ears feel attacked, but the video is right here. I'm literally speaking to Gilbert while you're speaking. And this is not just going to happen one time. This is going to happen several times. So I don't know why I'm so wrong about what I'm saying and why it's about, oh, you got to be right and all these new narratives that's coming out. You can't disagree with this nigga and this and this and that. Like all the stuff that I'm hearing now is weird. But I wasn't wrong about what I was saying because it's right here on video. And just because you play certain parts of the video don't mean that there are not other parts of the video that this is what I'm talking about. And so he takes a sip of his drink and then he starts talking over me. And because I said he's talking over me, I heard another video and Ears like, oh, if I wanted to get content, you was arguing and yelling with somebody in the background and I could have put that up. And I'm like, damn, I wouldn't put nothing up if you was arguing and yelling in the background. But I mean, I'm in my personal house. I just forgot to mute the mic. But I was arguing with somebody in the background. Yes, sure was. But I don't understand why would that have anything to do with this. But okay. All because I said you was talking over me. And instead of taking your time, and all I asked him to do was go back, take your time, bro, and just look at the video. And then you only play videos where you're not talking. Never one time could you be fair and be honest and just play this part of the video where I'm speaking and you're talking the whole time. But let's play it again.
Hold on.
There's
no leader to fucking question. What are you talking about? I just got there. Like I'm not no leader. I was no leader till fucking our third year. Kwame was gone.
Hold on. I got him. When you first got there, bro, you said I got the money.
I got him, Kwame.
Oh, now,
am I wrong, guys? And I think so too, Michael. It just got to be some accountability taken, and not these narratives, and not trying to act like I'm saying something that I'm not. Quit saying I'm narcissistic and all this other weirdo stuff just because a person can call out what they see. You don't got to make it about something bigger than what it is. Address the points that I'm making. I ain't calling him a name. I ain't doing none of that. Just address the points that I'm bringing up. Address the fact that you were coming off your mic. You were talking over me when I'm trying to talk to my teammate about something in the locker room. It ain't about being all this sensitive, all this crap you trying to say. You definitely came off the mic several times. So without the narratives, I'm just playing the video.
I was no leader till fucking our third year. Kwame was
gone.
gone.
Nah, that's what, no, hold on.
The
I
way
got him,
you was
Kwame. I
talking
got
when
him,
you
Kwame.
first got there, bro, you said I got the money.
I got him, Kwame. Remember all the
now,
smoke.
Bill. Am I wrong, guys? Okay. You need to stop lying, bro. They paid you like the leader of the team, bro.
Remember all the
You
smoke.
said don't nobody outwork you, bro.
When you,
Go ahead,
all the smoke, you said when you came in, you was the man.
Now, the first time I say, I'm like, go ahead, Ears, because it is frustrating that every time I hear myself speaking, he's speaking. But, you know, it's going to increasingly get worse and it's going to build up. And then I'm going to get frustrated. And then that's when you guys are going to see what you see. But to not even acknowledge that you're talking while I'm talking is kind of weird. But okay, let's keep it going.
Man, you remember you said that you're like, you're Kwame Brown, you're like, fuck that nigga. Shit,
After what?
shit.
What did I say?
That's what you said.
After
At the
what?
gate. You said that at the gate.
I said after he got punked in our team meeting by the veteran.
Okay. Now he said, after I got punked in a team meeting by the veteran. So now here's the part where I told Ears exactly what was going to be, what he was going to see on this video. He was going to see that, yes, you were talking while I was talking. And then once Gilbert Arenas get into a personal story about the locker room, you were still interjecting then. But he said he only interjected one time. Now he was interjecting this time and he's going to interject again. Now I got punked in the locker room is what Gilbert Arenas said. Now at this point, I wish Craig or Ears would have said, okay, now he done got personal about this locker room. I'm gonna let them have this conversation. But I don't know if it was because I don't want to assume why he don't see this. I just want him to actually play this part of the video and examine himself, because he said, he alleged that if he saw on video that he was talking. Now you see, this video, he won't talk about this. He want to yell and say, oh, he talking blah, 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 and all this other yelling shit. But this video, I wasn't yelling or anything. I ain't calling him a name. I ain't saying he this or that. I said, just go back and look at the video. Simple as that. You know, I don't know what he gets so hyphy for when I come around, but, you know, a man was on his panel, told him he was going to call him Ears to the Kwame Brown's meat. He ain't even getting as mad at him. He ain't drop him down one time. He dropped me down for talking to the other guy. So clearly he's a little more emotionally invested in whatever this man thing is and proving he's a man than I am, because I already know I'm a man. I don't got to prove shit. So all this, before you know what's going on, you dropping me down and doing all this crazy stuff. All I ask you to do from the word go is go back and look at the video. Over me, he would apologize. But now he's made so many videos around this video that it's like, damn, and you literally were talking over me. And everybody else on the panel was quiet. So everything I'm saying was right. Nobody on this panel is speaking at this time but Ears to the Streets, me and Gilbert. So I'm gonna play it back again so Ears can see himself, because everyone else was quiet. And I only said Ears' name one time to record the content. Make sure you get this content part, because you can take it to your panel and get the content. It wasn't for him to take over the whole conversation. Bro, they paid you like the leader of the team, bro.
Remember
the way you were fucking our third year. Kwame was wrong.
Nah, that's what,
Hey,
no,
man,
hold
listen,
on.
the
I
way
got him,
you
Kwame.
was
I got
talking
him,
when you
Kwame.
first got there, bro, you said I got the money.
I got him,
I'm
Kwame.
the leader.
Remember on
Come
all
on
the
now,
smoke.
Bill. You need to stop lying, bro. They paid you like the leader of the team, bro.
Remember on all the
You
smoke.
said don't nobody outwork. Like Ears is not even. He's not even listening to me. He's not even paying attention to me. He's looking at the chat and talking. He's literally just drinking, looking at the chat and talking. And then he done made all these videos disrespecting me now. And all I said was go back and look at the video, bro. That's all I said was, dog, this is what you did. Go back and look at the video. And now it's on video of me playing it. I even gave him I said, dog, while we're live, go back and play the video of what you said. He acted like he couldn't get to this part. And this is the part where you're on camera, smiling, drinking, looking at the chat, laughing, enjoying yourself as if it's your panel. Not even listening, looking at the direction of nothing, what's going on. And while I'm speaking, you're definitely speaking, bro. And then right after that, when I said, he says, you got punked in the locker room. You got punked in the locker room. Now, okay, we talking directly with only two people was in this locker room. So let us have this floor and let us discuss this situation. Fine, bro. They paid you like the leader of the team, bro.
Remember on all the
You
smoke.
said don't nobody outwork you, bro.
When you, on all the smoke, all the smoke, you said when you came in, you was the man. You remember you said that you're like, it was Kwame Brown. You're like, fuck that nigga. Shit, this my shit.
What did I say?
That's what you said. At the gate. You said that at the gate.
I said after he got punked in our team meeting by the veteran.
How you get punked when the man, the veteran? You just said he a rookie, just like you said you would get your ass
It was
whooped.
30 years.
Your rookie year, he a rookie.
First person off the mic every time, Ears to the street. You know, I'm frustrated because I'm like, go ahead, Ears. It seems like he got an agenda because he keeps talking. I guess he wants to defend a woman on damn D's panel, and then now he wants to come on my panel and defend a man. I guess he's a defender of all people because he's so manly that everybody needs him. I need him up here over talking me. Damn D needs him to, make sure he check everybody about his lady. He can't just let a man do what the fuck a man want to do. I didn't ask for no help. I'm literally speaking, and he's speaking at the same time as me. Most of these small YouTubers going against Kwame, including now Ears, forgot they wouldn't even have a following if it were not for Kwame. So at the end of the day, my loyalty will always remain with Kwame platform, period. Salute to you. Not to say you can't listen to that stuff, but I'm just going on. If it can't be about all this celebrity bullshit, large platform bullshit, brand bullshit, when somebody is just pointing out that yes, you actually talked over me, that's sad as hell. That's narcissistic behavior. Yeah, that's called not trying to argue on your panel. I said, go ahead, bro. But I got increasingly frustrated. But do you not hear him talking? But I'm pretty sure you don't. But thanks for the $1.99. Appreciate that.
Dude, relax.
Hey, Gil, who got
But didn't you say you? Okay, my bad.
Hold on. Yeah, maybe.
Who got pumped in the locker room?
Hold on.
Now, here's where Ears keep showing where he one time said, okay, my bad. He got all of that out, but okay, my bad. But now it's two teammates talking about the locker room. And I'm asking over and over again, who got punked in the locker room? Who got punked in the locker room? I should have been able to talk directly with this guy to get this content. Who got punked in the locker room? We're talking about locker room stories between two NBA players that most people don't get to hear. Why wasn't these two NBA players able to say that? And as I look back on the video, I probably should have dropped ears down. But because I looked at him as a homeboy, and I still don't really have a problem with him because he said he's going to examine the video, and if he saw him over talking me, he was going to apologize. So I'm going to hold him to that. But this is ridiculous at this point. I can't never be right about nothing because somebody's so worried about their brand. There's two NBA players in a locker room. I should have had the floor. I didn't drop ears because we cool. But I got to stop being so fucking cool is what it seemed like. And just run this like everybody else run it. It's a business, and the moment you disrupt the business, drop you down, get the content. If you want to come back, you can come back. Because this was too much.
I came there my third year.
Right.
I'm in Golden State.
No, you're right about that, Gil, but who got pumped?
I'm in Golden State my first 2 years.
We heard that.
Hey, dick sucker. Don't use my name if you don't want me to call you a dick sucker, okay, little lady?
Who had noodle knees in the locker room?
Who got pumped in the locker room, bro?
So here it is. You know we have Google, right? I can go right to you. We played
a question about Google
at the beginning.
Now here's where Gil is going to get into this word salad. Who got punked in the locker room? You made a statement. You're bringing a private locker room talk to the internet. Who got punked in the locker room? Yeah, I saw that. That's unfortunate. I'm a liar. I'm a narcissist. I'm not going to say all that to him. I'm not going to talk about him like that. I just want, maybe he didn't see this part of the video, and hopefully he can see this part of the video, and then he can say, you know what? All those things I said about Kwame, about him being a liar, a narcissist, spreading false narratives, maybe he can see that, okay, I can see at this point in the video how I was over talking. Maybe, just maybe. But I don't have to call him a name. I'm going to stick exactly to what I was talking about, that he was talking while I was talking.
Of the season, right? At the beginning, I played 55 games this year. Out of 82, I'm 50. So that means I was hurt, chilling, right? We can see that. 82 games, I only played 55 games. So
who got punked in the locker room?
So throughout the season, we went to Philip. We played at Toronto. We're playing at Toronto. It is February 25th, 2004. We're in Toronto. I played 30 minutes. I took 3 shots. So at this point, players, Kwame, needing the ball. Everybody was trying to figure out who they were. So we played. I scored a total of 7 points. We came back home. We had a team meeting before the Chicago game. We have a team meeting.
Well, he taking a long route.
Jerry Stackhouse came in and because it's Kwame's team. I'm trying to figure out my place.
It's Kwame's team. When was it ever my team? I was supposed to be trading for Elton Brand.
Hey, Jordan was there. You forgot Jordan was there.
My team. Once again, I will say that I'm giving pushback on my teammate. I didn't ask Ears to say anything. And I guess his thing is he don't know when he's supposed to say something and when he's not. My thing is you can see that he's talking about a personal situation in the locker room. I'm trying to ask him questions, and if you're so quick to come off your mic, then I'm not going to be able to talk back and forth as the panel host to the guest that's on my show. So I think if you can go back and look at this video, I think you was too quick to come off the mic because now I got to fight with you. We jumping in at the same time trying to ask Gilbert a question when you're supposed to defer to the panel host. See if I want to say something first because it's my platform. But instead of that, you're quick with the tongue and then now, boom, you're always talking while I'm talking. So I wasn't wrong about what I was saying. It's Kwame's team. When was it ever my team? I was supposed to be traded for Elton Brand.
And Jordan was there. You forgot Jordan was there.
My team. See, and now y'all guys are getting a clear picture about how as soon as I start saying something, if you notice, Gil is able to say all of this stuff. Ears is not speaking when Gilbert is speaking. And I got Ears is on video saying, you said you didn't want to be treated like a celebrity, so I'm not going to treat you like one. So he's treating me like a regular person, I guess. So he don't treat me less than Gilbert. Gilbert is able to say whatever he wants to say. And as soon as I start talking, he starts talking. I've told everybody to mute their mic. Everybody's mic. Everybody else is quiet except one person.
Team, I'm trying to figure out my place.
It's Kwame's team. When was it ever my team? I was supposed to be traded for Elton Brand.
And Jordan was there. You forgot Jordan was there.
My team. I'm in the middle of talking for myself, and here comes Ears. But he said it was only one time. But it's been several times already. And now I'm a narcissist. Now I gotta be right. And now I'm just pushing narratives. I'm doing all these things when all you had to do was do what I did. Take your time, watch the video. See the spots where you were right. See the spots where you were wrong. I see the spots where I was right. I see the spots where I was wrong. I was wrong for saying that about the chat. I was wrong for saying you acting like a bitch. I can point out the spots where I could have handled it different. But I just don't understand how you can't see that you're talking while I'm talking. And if you guys look at Ear's face, he's not engaged in the conversation at all. He's just looking at the chat. He's just looking at the chat. So he's just looking at what the chat is saying, waiting for Gilbert to stop talking so he can jump in. It's Kwame's team. When was it ever my team? I was supposed to be traded for Elton Brand. Now that's a question.
Jordan was there. You forgot Jordan was
Now that's a question that I'm posing to Gilbert Arenas. Kwame's team, when was it ever my team? I was supposed to be traded for Elton Brand. That is a question directed straight to Gilbert Arenas. And Ears start talking. But I'm a narcissist. Somebody said in the chat, you went off on that man for nothing. I don't go off on anybody for nothing. Over time, I'm going to grow increasingly frustrated because every time I come off my mic, Ears is coming off the mic with me. Every time I'm talking directly towards Gilbert, Ears is coming off the mic with me. This is what I'm talking about. I didn't disrespect this man at all. I'm saying that you're talking while I'm talking. That's all I've ever said.
Jerry Stackhouse came in and because it's Kwame's team. I'm trying to figure out my place.
It's Kwame's team. When was it ever my team? I was supposed to be traded for Elton Brand.
and Jordan was there. You forgot Jordan was there.
My team.
Jordan wasn't there.
You know what I'm saying? You said it was his team. He never had a team.
Michael Jordan on the team.
What?
Even when you came, Jordan was just leaving, bro.
He left.
Never had.
Now, right here, I'm speaking, but once again, Ears to the Streets is also speaking, and he never stops. He gets this dominant type of action to where he got to get his point across watching the chat. He got to get his point across while watching the chat again. So it ain't about Kwame on the panel. It ain't about Kwame getting the content. It looks like it's about Ears to the Streets on my panel. And it's crazy to me because it's so disingenuous to now for him to say all this stuff that I'm narcissist, I'm all this shit. When I even said, Ears, it's on video, bro. Everything I'm saying is on video. Just go check the video. And right now he's talking. He basically, I have to stop talking so that I'm not talking at the same time with Ears almost every single time. And then while the conversation get heated, after Gilbert finished his little bullshit story, now I'm really mad. I'm like, nigga, you so cap. And as I'm trying to explain another story, Ears is gonna talk again. Tammy's trying to interview Ears. That's cool. That's what usually happens. But this video is still here.
He never had a team, bro. He never had a team.
Relax. You don't know the story.
So you're saying
I was watching
team
another
with
fan,
Michael
bro.
Jordan on the team?
Relax. He left.
He never had a team, bro. He never had a team.
Relax. You don't know the story.
So you're saying
I was watching
team
another
with
fan,
Michael
bro.
Jordan on the team?
Relax. Right.
How
So
did I ever get the team, Gil?
okay. So here's the game. Here's the what's the name. So he's already.
So even Gilbert said, hey, relax. You don't know what you're talking about. Relax. And he calmed down real quick. He ain't say, you don't tell no grown man to relax. How the fuck you gonna tell a grown man to relax? I don't relax. I relax when I feel like it. Because I'm a man. You don't tell no man when to relax. I mean, that's the kind of comment he would have said to me. If I would have told him to relax, he would have told me, you don't tell me to relax. You know, he get real sparky when it comes to me because he got to prove to the audience that he's a man to me. But with Gilbert, he seems very docile. With Tommy, he seemed very docile. When the man told him he was ears to Kwame Brown's meat, it was a very weak, oh yeah, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. But yeah, man, go ahead and show your information and everything you need and support your channel, man. Come back on and do an interview. I'll do an interview with you. But boy, if I say something, I run afoul to him, boy. He got them spitting like a rock wall. I'm a man. He can't even hear a man say you don't know what the fuck you talking about because somehow that makes him not a man. To not know what the fuck he's talking about makes him not a man, in his opinion. He said, you're not going to talk to me like I'm not a man. You being a man ain't got shit to do with me saying you don't know what the fuck you talking about. I can care less whether you think you a man or not. That's how niggas talk. But somebody gonna control my tone, how I say it, and all of this shit. Man, come on, man. Stop the press.
Arguing about he's not getting the ball like all the other big men in the league, right? He was right. Right? You got me, you have Jerry Stackhouse, you have Larry Hughes, right? So we wasn't really passing like we supposed to. So we played a game. Kwame.
How the hell you gonna tell me what bothers me? Sometimes I need to shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? My brother tell me to shut the fuck up all the time. It don't mean he don't think I'm a man. Sometimes I need to shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? You motherfuckers must don't live a real life. Ain't nobody in your life ever told you to shut the fuck up. Then you around too many yes men. You motherfuckers around too many yes men. You can't take everything that like that. Like, come on, man, that's crazy.
Plays 35 minutes. He takes the most shots. He took the most shots this game. He had 16 points, right? He took 16 shots, but he had the most shots. We have a meeting the next day. He's saying that he needs to be featured like the other superstars, which is arguably right.
It can't be breathing. I have to protect my brand. Man, your ass so damn deep. Tone what makes something disrespectful. That's your opinion, brother. But don't just walk around with that type of energy with every man. Every man is not going to take too kindly with you telling them how to say words. I wasn't cursing at him. I was just cursing. I can curse every other sentence as long as I don't call you out of your name. You can't tell men not to curse. All I did was use profanity. Gilbert Arenas told him he don't know what he was talking about in a way without using profanity. I told him he don't know what he was talking about while using profanity. That don't have nothing to do with respect or disrespect of him. I just use profanity. I'm a cusser. I take that up with my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, not ears to the streets. He should not be concerned with me saying a curse word whatsoever, and you shouldn't either. And my tone don't have nothing to do with what I'm saying. I know some great big old loud motherfuckers, and it don't matter to me. I know some soft talking motherfuckers, and it don't matter to me. However you talk, I meet you where you at. Jesus.
At that point, he's right. He needs to be the feature of the team, right? You got the two young, you have a guard, you have a big man, and we have Jerry Stackhouse who shouldn't be on the, he shouldn't have the ball as much as possible because he's part of Jordan's era, not this era. So while we're having a meeting, Stackhouse was telling Kwame, you're not getting the fucking ball. I told you you're not doing this. When I seen that.
And this is why this is so cap, is because you can go back and look at the videos. Jerry Stackhouse was damn near one of the only ones passing me the ball. The only time Gilbert Arenas was passing me the ball is when he was trying to get me to switch over to his agent, Dan Fagan. Those are the only highlights. You'll see me scoring 30 points, 19 rebounds. You'll see me scoring 27 and 12, and then you'll see a drop. Because when I said no to Dan Fagan, then Gilbert Arenas was upset. And Dan Fagan used him, just like them white boys love to use a guy like this. And he stopped passing the ball. He started shooting the ball every time, every second. But his story is that he justified the fact that Jerry Stackhouse told me something in the locker room. So this is why you have to let Gilbert talk, because Gilbert is going to tell so many different stories that you're going to be able to see that he's full of shit and he's lying. You're going to be able to see that he's full of shit and he's lying. Now people can go look up the timeline when Gilbert Arenas was passing me the ball. Go look up that year. Go look up that timeline. We flew to Utah, and go look at after the games after Utah. I said, Gilbert Arenas, I told his agent no in Utah when they flew to Utah that season. I was having a pretty good season. Gilbert Arenas was passing me the ball. We was on the road. And after Utah, when I told him, his agent no, go look at the rest of the season stats. Go look at the rest of the season stats. Now, I know we done lost some good editors, and so now when I say stuff like this, they don't go check it out no more because they don't want to go against Gil. But go check out their stats from that year and go look at the stats before Utah and go look at the stats maybe 4 or 5 games after Utah, because you're going to see a real quick decline. Yeah, but I told you were gonna talk too much. I told you were gonna come over here and you were gonna talk too much. And somebody gonna actually go research this shit, Gil. You know what I know, Gil. They gonna find out what you know and what I know, Gil. And I was waiting to finish because that didn't happen. Jerry Stackhouse is my guy. That's why I don't understand why this dude is bringing up Jerry Stackhouse. That is an absolute lie. Jerry Stackhouse was pissed off at an organization for signing him and trying to make him Scottie Pippen. Tammy is on Ears Lives. Sister T, State Drunk did the same thing. So you disagree one time, and I'm showing the proof right here. Then you go do an interview with a nigga that's talking about my mama. But then he want everybody to have sympathy for people that's talking about his. Wow. That's amazing.
When I seen that, my game changed. Because at that point, I was confused on what we were going to do. Like, because I come from shooting. So now it's passing the ball. I was still confused. There was no beef with Kwame. Kwame wasn't yelling at me personally. So it's not like me and him. It was just a confusion of what plays are we going to be running, blah, blah, blah. After that meeting, 21, 35, 27, 26, 28, 23, 40, 30, 28, 27. That was the end of our season. So once I realized that the leader of the team.
And the true story is, once he realized that I wasn't going to sign with Dan Fagan, he started shooting the goddamn ball every motherfucking play, to the point where I told the Washington Wizards, kiss my ass, I'm not going to the playoffs with you. And I stood on that, and I didn't go. And that made a lot of other teams mad, but I don't do anything until somebody does something to me. And Gilbert Arenas is just coming on here talking so much that I wish I could have caught him in more talking. I need him to talk, because all he does is lie. And if Ears would have stayed out of the way a little bit more, I could have kept him talking, because people are going to be able to see what he said. He said, go back and look at the end of the season. I started 27, 28, 35. He's telling you what he was doing. He was just jacking up shots. And it wasn't because no situation in no damn locker room. It was because I told Dan Fagan, no, I'm staying with Art and tell him. I actually told Art and tell him about it.
Told him that he wasn't going to be the feature of the team. It kind of changed my demeanor. But it wasn't something.
Okay, hold on, Will. It's my turn.
Go
ahead, bro.
And salute to Will. Look at that. Will was about to speak, right? Now, I've been waiting to get in on this guy talking about a personal story in the locker room. Will was about to speak. I said, hold on, Will. It's my turn. Let me say this. Will said, all right. So, yeah, that's how it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to go. It's my panel. So shout out to Will, man. And like I said, I hope he just go back and look at this. He might be in his feelings, but the video is right here. The video is right here. He said that if I show that he was over talking, the video is right here. Uninterrupted. So it's my turn now. First of all, I was never the leader of the team. You like to say things like, I didn't talk while you were talking.
I didn't say you were the leader. I said Stackhouse was the leader.
You said that, what did you just say about me getting the team over or something like that? You said I was the leader.
No, I said that Jerry Stackhouse was the leader of the team. You was demanding the ball to be that
Okay,
guy.
but prior to that, bro, you said it was my team. And then me and Ears was saying to you, how is it ever my team? How could it be my team with Jordan there, bro?
That's why I was arguing back. I was like, it never was a team.
You don't even remember the shit you saying because
you
you're talking so fast with all these emotions, bro. You just said that, and everybody's gonna be able to chop that up on the replay.
It might have been a slip. I believe it was a slip.
4 hour and 42 minute mark. Gilbert Arenas said it was my team. And how the fuck can it be ever my team when it goes from Richard Hamilton, Michael Jordan to Gilbert Arenas and Jerry Stackhouse? Now let me fill in some gaps you may not know, because you looked at a man say that he gonna shoot the ball as me being punked. Okay, let me fill in some gaps for you, sir. You didn't see Jerry Stackhouse about to fight Michael Jordan. And this is the only part of the video that Ears kept playing over and over again. He kept playing this one part. He kept skipping past the part that I was speaking about, that he kept talking while I was talking. And he kept playing this part. See, you talk for the whole time, bro. You talk for the whole time. And I'm just like, wow, why won't he just play the part? See, what people don't know is Gilbert set this up. Gilbert was texting me the whole time. He wanted to come on my panel, but he didn't want to come on the panel by himself. He wanted people to come up to manipulate. He knows he can't talk to me by myself because at some point, I'm going to get him to be quiet. And I'm going to be able to fill in the gaps that he's lying about. So he liked to bring people up. He liked to talk real fast. He likes to sound real educated. He throws out these dumbass numbers. But then I told you, Gil, somebody's going to be watching. So he says, dang, Kwame ain't lying. He went 3 for 8. Then the next game, he went 0 for 2 and played 31 minutes, only got 2 shots twice after having 21, 27, and 30 points the previous game. So Gilbert, I told you, this is why I want to get people to stop talking when Gilbert tries to come to the internet and outsmart me. Gilbert wants to throw people in front of me. He begged me to have people on the panel. He will never hit my link by himself because he doesn't know how to have a conversation. He knows how to yell. He knows how to shout over you, but he doesn't know how to have a conversation. So in his conversation, he just tries to trick people. But those numbers are real, Gilbert. Those numbers have been online for a long time, buddy. Now people are going to start looking at those numbers prior to that Utah game. Part what I'm talking about. Why won't you just play the part that I'm talking about? This could be easily solved. I said, play it while I'm live. Play the part where you're over talking me while I'm trying to talk. He could never do that. Jordan, because he told him he ain't going to be his fucking Scottie Pippen. Because I saw what he went through after coming from Detroit, being the 6th man of the year, busting motherfucking ass, to having to take a back seat to a 39, 40-year-old aging player that they featured and gave the ball to every goddamn day like they do your homeboy LeBron, sir. So they wanted to make it about Michael Jordan's return when we all know Michael Jordan was over the fucking hill. Now, you're talking about a year where you come in where you didn't see this man have to take a back seat, his knee hurting, have to sit out of practice because Doug fucking with him. So when he lashed out at me, you want me to fight him, huh?
No,
I didn't talk while you were talking. No, you said I got punked. Where I was a 19-year-old. And I'm just going with his story, right? He said Jerry Stackhouse punked me. So let's go with this story that he punked me. Because what Jerry Stackhouse actually said is I sat behind MJ for a whole year. And I'm not your fucking Scottie Pippen. This is my team. I was the 6th man of the year. So he's going to take the majority of the shot. That's what was said. I don't know how that's punking somebody. But of course, Gilbert Arenas is going to tell every story like Kwame Brown's nothing. Because remember, Gilbert Arenas says, I have no future. Gilbert Arenas said, I have no job, no future, no house. Why would anybody want to be with me? So of course, Gilbert Arenas is going to embellish a story. Of course. I got punked. Of course. The worst thing happened to me in Gilbert Arenas' eye. Because Kwame Brown got picked number 1, and he fucked up his draft class. Oh, and I broke my hand at the University of Florida. And David Stern pulled me into a meeting in an office and said, you're the number 1 draft pick. Remember how you just ate your own ass up? And you just said if you was the number 1 draft pick, you couldn't do this and you couldn't do that?
Yeah.
I didn't talk while you was talking, sir. Now, I don't want to drop you, but I'm going to drop you because I'm going to finish my point. I don't need you to interrupt me because it's shit you don't know what you're talking about. But you just ate your own ass up. As the number 1 draft pick, I broke my hand before I entered the league in the University of Florida. I broke my hand in the 8th bone in my wrist. That caused a meeting with David Stern. David Stern said the same shit he told you. If I ever catch you fighting in my league again, I'm going to make sure I void your contract. So just because you bitch ass niggas was running your motherfucking mouth, that don't got nothing to do with me being no motherfucking punk. Now, one of you bitch ass niggas outside of that arena ever stepped to me like a man on nothing, nigga. And if you think I'm gonna void my contract because you niggas order in the league, nigga, you. Now here's what I'm confused on. I'm confused on how didn't ears hear the elevation of my tone. He hear me directly saying none of you bitch ass niggas. I can tell what Gilbert is trying to do. So I'm saying none of you bitch ass niggas ever stepped to me, ever touched me, ever nothing. And so instead of ears letting me continue this conversation back and forth with my teammate that's trying to make me look weak, watch what he does. And if you didn't hear any interruptions, I mean, I can't tell you what you heard. I don't know how long you've been here, but I heard him. Maybe you need to catch the playback. You got life fucked up. But this is real life, though. Any one of you niggas want to line it up, then stop all this motherfucking internet talk.
So I wasn't lying. Okay.
You ain't got no battle scars. You ain't got nothing to prove you like what you talking about, nigga.
So
I got two motherfucking boxer fractures and the 8th bone in my motherfucking wrist broke, bitch ass nigga. You ain't got no battle scars about nothing, nigga. You just talking, nigga.
Not to mention you had to stop you from getting patted down like a stripper.
Hold on.
Now right here, me and Gilbert are in the back and forth heated conversation. Back and forth. I'm yelling. He's mad. I'm mad. Ears comes off the mic again. Middle of the conversation. Middle of the conversation. I don't understand. Over talking to panel hosts is disrespectful, period. What part of that don't y'all windmilling weirdos in the chat don't understand? I don't get it. I don't get it. I didn't say Gilbert made me look weak. I said he's trying to tell you guys every story. How many times you got to tell you a story about me that's the worst story in the world for you to get what this idiot is trying to do? Like, you think he was going to tell this story as a righteous story? Every story he tells is that I'm the worst guy in the world. But I'm jealous of him, though. Not all. Just some of the trolls. Not all. No, some of the trolls are dumb.
Ears.
Now, this is a heated conversation directly with me and my former teammate. And he can clearly hear that I'm frustrated. Ears comes off the mic talking again. But he wasn't talking while I was talking. He wasn't getting in the way. He wasn't doing anything wrong. I'm just tripping. I'm just spinning the narrative. I'm just blaming him. I'm just doing all this. It's just me. And now they say he's on panels with Tammy. But this is a guy saying he can't respect nobody that talk about deceased parents. But because I said he was over talking me, and because I said he was acting like a bitch, and I said I was wrong for that, he goes on the panel with Tammy. I just texted him. I'm like, wow, you're on panels with niggas that's talking about deceased relatives. And that's why I didn't want to do a play with him. It's like, because in real life, it could be real life consequences. They use guys like, yeah, I was trying to get the one-on-one with Gil, but he only wants to do this in this type of platform. He always wants somebody up on the panel because Gilbert knows that he's going to be able to manipulate him. But you got to just be able to understand when to kind of stay quiet. Like ears to the streets because he's close to my hometown. He's from my hometown. So if one of my relatives get upset about ears to the streets on the panel, we both got family members that can touch each other. That's how to go along, get along way game work. He's not smart enough to understand that in this situation. He's not being smart in this situation. I'm not saying he's not a smart person. He's not being smart in this situation because this is unnecessary. All he had to do is play the video.
Hold on.
But you didn't get patted down like a stripper?
No, I couldn't drop everyone. See, everybody always putting out these narratives. No, I couldn't. Gilbert Arenas is going to run if I drop everyone. I told you, he texted me already. I knew he was coming on the panel. I said, I think Gilbert Arenas is coming on the panel. Matter of fact, I know he is. He's been texting me all morning on the pre-live. He's not going to come on a panel by himself because he knows at some point I'm going to make him be quiet. At some point, all the theatrics and yelling and saying I'm crying and all the narratives, I'm going to get him to stop. And I'm going to get him to talk.
Nigga.
Nothing, nigga. You just talking, nigga.
Not to mention you had to stop you from getting patted down like a stripper.
Hold on.
But you didn't get patted down like.
So he was saying ears, hold on. And he's saying ears, he was talking directly to ears. He was trying to tell ears to stop talking. He was telling him to stop talking. He literally said, ears, stop talking. Why?
Nigga.
Nothing, nigga. You just talking, nigga.
Not to mention you had to stop you from getting patted down like a stripper.
Hold on.
But you didn't get patted down like a stripper?
No, nigga. So I did not say anything wrong. My mentality changed at a certain point.
So he was saying ears, hold on. He wasn't talking to ears. He was telling him to hold on. You wrong because you a dummy, nigga.
I'm not saying what you did or
talking about shit in the locker room, nigga. You judge the man based on rules in the locker room. Jerry Stackhouse got 49 million from them people, nigga. So the whole time, and I think Ears wasn't listening to the conversation because he was too busy reading the chat. But the whole time, Gilbert Arenas is trying to make Kwame out to be a punk because he didn't fight Jerry Stackhouse. Kwame Brown gets upset and gives him the reason why. I wouldn't have fought Jerry Stackhouse anyway. Jerry Stackhouse is my guy. But I give the reason why you don't see me acting brawly. Nobody saw me doing nothing around an NBA facility. It makes no sense in the first place. But I definitely wasn't going to do nothing around the NBA facility when you got a David Stern saying your ass going to get thrown out the league. No way. I'm under a rookie deal. You think that means somebody a punk because they can't beat the motherfucker up that got the most money, you dummy?
Will, did I say
you done been protected by them white boys so much, you don't understand, nigga, real life. You've been protected by them white boys, nigga. You ain't got no protection of white boy right now, though.
Will, did I say it?
Now, good question, because company policy didn't go to the clubs. So David Stern couldn't do anything about somebody hitting me first. And if anyone hit me first, I'm going to hit them back. So even if it would have happened at a facility, I would have hit them back. But, you know, someone touched me at a club one time and I touched them back. So if you heard about it, yeah. And David Stern couldn't do anything about that because it's something called the law. And when you're out in the public, you have rights up under the Constitution that company policy, even company policy, couldn't stop. I have a right to defend myself. More so than I have a right to be owned by the NBA. Thank you, though. Good question. Now, while I'm talking directly to my teammate, you saying all this, you trying to make me sound like a punk. But nigga, you ain't got them protection of them white boys right now. You damn sure don't. So stop all this talking on the internet if it's like that. Because we know it all. We know it's not like that. What you do is manipulate other people, kind of like you manipulating ears. But I'm not going to let it get to real world consequences, Gilbert, because I already knew what you was doing, buddy. So try again, motherfucker. We're not going to care that Ears is on the panel with Tommy. None of my brothers would argue with Ears or nobody. It's not going to happen. So you're going to have to try again, sir. Like, you're going to have to try again. But it's sad to see that he tried to bring Will into this conversation while you just said a man got punked in the locker room. Will wasn't in that locker room. So why are you trying to bring Will into the situation? Everybody wants to get me and my family upset. That's what everybody's goal is, to get me upset. That's what the goal is, get Kwame upset. Let's find a way to get him upset. You hear him over and over on YouTube. This gonna make him mad. This gonna make him mad. That'll make him mad. Why would somebody want to make somebody mad? Why is everybody objective to make somebody mad? Have anybody asked what would be the reason to make somebody mad? Makes no sense.
Said when my mentality changed, right?
I get what you're saying, though, Gil.
Okay. So when
I definitely, if you're trying to explain and try to get me to understand, I definitely.
Now here's the part where I'm really confused. That Gilbert Arenas asked Will a question, and then Ears come out of nowhere. I get what you're saying. If you trying to get me to understand, and I'm like, what? I really don't know what he was talking about. So let's go back and let's hear what he's saying. I don't know what he's talking about. He wasn't even talking to him. He said Will. So why did he assume that somebody was trying to get him to understand? I don't know.
Did I say it? I said when
protection of white boy right now, though.
Will. Did I say it? I said when my mentality changed, right?
I get what you're saying, though, Gil.
Okay. So when
I definitely, if you're trying to explain and try to get me to understand, I definitely get what you're saying.
That's what I said. There's a situation that happened when
Can someone please explain what the hell just happened? The man, I'm telling my side of the story. Say you don't got no protection on them white boys. I broke my hand down in Florida. I couldn't get in no fights. Matter of fact, when I got arrested in Valdosta, I almost got a suspension. They gave me a couple of games suspension, but David Stern wanted to give me a longer suspension because he always held that over my head that I broke my hand. So Gilbert said, Will, do you understand this and that? And then all of a sudden, Ears said, yeah, bro, I get it if you're trying to get me to understand. I get it if you're trying to get me to understand what you're saying, bro. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? You can't understand. The whole conversation go left off of this because I don't understand why Ears was talking in this moment. You've been protected by the white boys, nigga. You ain't got no protection on white boy right now, though.
Will, did I?
Who timed her out for not agreeing? Don't time her out for not agreeing. She don't have to agree. Yeah, don't time nobody out for not agreeing, but please don't call this a cult. You will get timed out for that. It's like, God dang, anytime something happened, I got timed out over there in Ears. I didn't call nobody a cult. Like, why y'all got to do that when something happened, though? If y'all not trying to be professional victims, why every time something happened that happened to everybody else, why is it always got to be this white boy narrative talk? Ears done called me a narcissist. He done called me, I gotta be right. I'm a sensitive. I'm all these things just because I got a video showing that he overtalked me. You don't have to agree. Maybe you don't see him interjecting every other second in a conversation that has nothing to do with him. He's just on a panel like everybody else. And after this conversation, maybe he can join in, but not while us two are dueling it out. I'm trying to get the content. Ears don't understand how to get the content. He dropped me down last night after being on a panel with Tammy at the same time. Who in their right mind drops somebody down and worrying about being the man and arguing with somebody when you have Tommy Sotomayor and Kwame Brown on the same panel? That got to be the most craziest thing I've ever seen. But he wanted to prove he's a man so bad that he drops me over shit that I wasn't even saying. He dropped me the first time. I wasn't even talking about him. He didn't even ask me, was I talking about him? I was dropped. So obviously he got an axe to grind. Obviously he's trying to prove his case to the people, but ain't nowhere in the hell somebody in their right mind being a content creator that's not emotional is not going to get the content between Tommy Sotomayor and Kwame Brown. Even Tommy was trying to tell him like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? You got to let him talk, bro. What are you doing? He was so into arguing that, no, I ain't fuck that. This is my panel. This is my shit. He timed everybody out that disagreed. And it's funny that Marty Ma is over here saying that this is a cult, but every person that came up there and said anything different than Kwame Brown ain't shit was timed out or kicked off the panel. Every last one of them. So, yeah, stop the press. It is on video. But, the video is taken down. Probably going to clear all that up. But everybody who said Ears was tripping, everybody who said, man, you acting like a bitch, everybody who just wanted to disagree, he threw their ass off the goddamn panel. Everybody who came up and said, man, you tripping for having this bitch ass nigga Tommy up here. You didn't tell me what to do on my panel. He slung them off. I don't know how that channel is going to grow, slinging everybody off that disagree with you while saying that another person got to be agreed with. That kind of doesn't make any sense. That kind of don't make sense. This is a simple thing. This wasn't his conversation to be a part of. He should have stayed out of it. And if he wanted to interject something at the end, he can interject. And I never heard somebody disagree this much just because somebody was trying to say that.
Did I say it? I said when my mentality changed, right?
I get what you're saying though, Gil.
Okay. So when
I definitely, if you're trying to explain and try to get me to understand, I definitely get what you're saying.
That's what I said. There's a situation that happened when
Whatever what he's saying. That's what
I get what he's saying, and I get. I can do both. I can do both. I get what he's saying.
Don't make any sense. You can't. So here's the part where Ears interjected. Nobody was talking to Ears, and then I said, "What you saying? What he's saying don't make no sense. You don't. What you understand? You don't understand nothing." Yeah, KB said black people make up the biggest part of the go along, get along game. Absolutely. And I said they was going to expose themselves. It wasn't going to be me. As soon as Kwame say something to somebody, or as soon as Kwame point out something, they go to somebody who hate Kwame. I'm not going to go to somebody who hate Ears. I'm not going to do that. I'm not no weak man like that. If I say something, I stand on what I'm saying, and then if it ever can be a resolution, then you can come like a man and it could be a resolution. But going to one enemy, that's what women do. That is exactly what a female, most females do. Go to your homeboy or go to your enemy to get back at you. So when you see a man do things like that, that's kind of weird to me. It's just kind of weird to me, but he kept coming off his mic. He comes off his mic, and then when I'm saying you don't know what you're talking about, he never stopped talking. And here's the moment I should have dropped him down. I should have dropped him down right here.
I'm saying I can do both. I see what he's trying to get off.
Because there's never was no. Listen to me, Ears. Listen to me, Ears. Let me land my plane. Okay. It was never no my team. The nigga just lied what he said. It was never no Kwame team. They gave Jerry Stackhouse $49 million after being the sixth man of the year. Then signed this punk bitch for $66 million. If money talk, man, that nigga just running his goddamn mouth. He tricking you dumb motherfuckers to believing that shit he talking about is real. You can't understand what we're talking about.
I don't listen.
What I'm saying is
your mentality didn't change shit, nigga.
Hold on.
Dan Fagan ran your little bitch ass, nigga.
Listen.
You was a Dan Fagan boy.
If I'm saying that we're having complications because he wants the ball, because he needs the ball, he's the #1 pick, right? Jordan's gone.
Nigga, you trying to frame it in a way where it make you look like you a badass and you got $66 million.
You're the one who's
nigga,
going.
I couldn't break your jaw because you got $66 million, nigga.
Cool, but that's
Stop
not what
fronting
we're
on the
talking
internet,
about.
bro. Stop fronting on the
That's
internet.
not what we're talking about.
No, what you ran your mouth and said, your perspective changed. Because first of all, you tried to frame it in a way like it was my team when that never happened. Yes, and that's what the apology was for. And if you didn't hear it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I apologize. And somebody got in the comments talking about, oh, you can't even apologize the right way. I'm like, dang, I apologize like 3-4 times this live. We like an hour in the live and new people are coming in like, why you got an apology video? Like, dang, go back and watch the replay. Dang, God dang.
Okay.
No. You're not gonna run your mouth. You're not gonna run your mouth over me because you trying to frame it in a way like you like that or something, nigga. When you made facts, these niggas, that's all they do. They just these niggas are like waiting on my crumbs or something. They waiting on people to fall out with me. They waiting on girls that stop talking to me. They can try to sleep with or interview. It's like, damn. They try to identify anybody around me. Oh yeah, boy, he can't have them all. So if he got a girl and she stopped talking to him, I want her. Let's see if I can interview her. It's like these niggas are weird. I don't want now one of you niggas, girl. You niggas break up with somebody, they are safe with me. I don't want nothing. Matter of fact, identify your girl so I can go right away from them. I want to make sure. And I hope if any one of y'all, please tell me if you get one of my exes. Make a video about it, because I'll never go back. Yeah. Make sure. Damn, boy. You niggas are obsessed. $66 million and you bragged about it.
Okay,
you bragged about it, nigga. So you know you couldn't get that ass whipped.
Okay, it's
you know you couldn't get that ass whipped. So stop playing.
You in crybaby mode
for the internet, nigga.
Crybaby mode now.
Stop fronting for the internet, nigga. Stop fronting for the internet, nigga.
You're not listening. You just want to fucking cry.
I don't want to hear all this shit you talking about crying. I'm listening to the shit you saying out your mouth. And you screaming, why you talking while I'm talking? I'm gonna move you down. You not finna talk while I'm talking, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you give it Arenas or whoever you is. You trying to frame it in a way. So I just dropped the man down. I'm going to explain why I dropped him down. I'm going to say the whole scenario. I heard his reaction. He gets upset and says, "Oh, you gonna tell me what he doing, and I gotta just listen to what he doing." And I'm like, bro, you was sitting on the panel drinking and not even listening to the conversation. Everybody can clearly see you looking at the chat. Why everything got to be an attack on you, an attack on your brand? Anything I point out, you are attacking me. I said you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You said I wasn't talking to you like you a man. That don't make sense. How does that have anything to do with your manhood? That could be just the way I talk. I'm a cusser. So let's finish. Like you saw something in me, bitch ass nigga, that made you think it was okay to be brawling and disrespectful when you know how this shit works. So ears, you don't know what the fuck you talking about when you understand what the fuck he's saying.
Well, how you gonna tell me I don't know what the hold on.
No, bro, you don't understand what you're talking about.
No,
that's why. Now, ever since I said you don't know what the fuck you talking about, for all the men in the chat, I talk like that in real life. If we're having a basketball talk, we're having any kind of talk, and I don't think you know what you're talking about, I might fire off and say, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I'm not disrespecting you in that. That's just the way I talk. So I don't know why he got so offended by that.
I don't know what the hold on.
No, bro, you don't understand what you. Now this is the second time I'm being told to hold on my own panel. This is the second time I'm being told to hold on my panel. Because I said you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And he's going to admit that he don't know what the fuck he's talking about because he's going to say, I've never been in the NBA. I've never been in the NBA locker room. Because I couldn't get him to answer. I'm like, dude, you wasn't in the locker room. No, Carcino. I know he wants to bring up another person. He said Carcino would have been able to talk. No, Carcino wouldn't. He mentioned the locker room. Why would Carcino, when have you ever seen Carcino on a panel while I'm trying to say something and I say, Carcino, hold on real quick, and he just keep interjecting and over talking? So I don't know why Carcino got brought up. We're talking about you. Like, I don't get it. Like you say you're a man, you brought up a whole nother man. Is that telling? Is that snitching? Like, I don't get it. We're talking about you. You over talk, not Carcino. So I don't get it. When you know how this shit works. So ears, you don't know what the fuck you talking about when you understand what the fuck he's saying.
Well, how you gonna tell me I don't know what the hold on.
No, bro, you don't understand what you're talking about.
No, you ain't gonna tell me like I'm not a grown ass.
I'm gonna tell you. So he just, when I said you don't know what the fuck you talking about, he you ain't gonna tell me like I ain't no grown ass man. You not knowing, you being ignorant of something don't have anything to do with being a grown man. I've been ignorant on a lot of things. And then when somebody fill in the gap, guess what? I just learned something. You act as if not knowing something means that you're not a man. Not understanding something. You like, I don't even know why you was in this conversation. And now I'm hearing you letting Tammy use you. I don't get it. You're not gonna see me go interview with State Drunk because me and you are having a disagreement. Because I got morals and principles. I don't rock with people that talk like that. But I guess you do. What the fuck you saying?
Well, how you gonna tell me I don't know what the hold on.
No, bro, you don't understand what the fuck and you know how this shit works. So ears, you don't know what the fuck you talking about when you understand what the fuck he's saying.
Well, how you gonna tell me I don't know what?
So I said fuck 2 times. He didn't like that I said you don't know what the fuck he talking about. He didn't like that. He didn't like that part. And so all of this started because he didn't know that part. He didn't like that part. And then he says something that I don't understand. I don't know what you mean by just because I said you don't know what the fuck you talking about. What does that have to do with your manhood? It has nothing to do with your manhood. But everything about manhood and he's a man and I'm a real man and I don't need to kiss your ass. And it's not a requirement to kiss another man's ass. That's what you must be thinking about me being a celebrity. You must be thinking about me being above you because I'm just saying what actually happened. Like, this don't make sense. I think it was okay to be brawling and disrespectful when you know how this shit works. So ears, you don't know what the fuck you talking about when you understand what the fuck he's saying.
Well, how you gonna tell me I don't know what the hold on.
No, bro, you don't understand what you're talking about.
No, you ain't gonna, but you ain't gonna tell me like I'm not a grown ass.
I'm gonna tell you that you don't.
I'm saying what I'm saying is, bro.
You don't know what
the man, what the man's saying out of his mouth. I'm saying I see
what he's saying is cap, bro.
Whether it's cap or not, I see what the man was trying to say. That's what I said, but you don't have to tell me that I
ain't telling you shit. I'm telling you, you wasn't there, so you don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, then I'm saying what the man is telling. I'm saying what the man is.
He's not even listening. I'm telling him what I'm saying. I'm saying you don't know what the fuck you talking about because you wasn't there. And I said, am I wrong about what I'm saying? Instead of him listening, no, he's just talking. He is wrong as fuck. I hope he's not pulling a Sister T. They so jealous and obsessed. They want your crumbs and leftovers. Shaking my head. I don't know what they jealous or obsessed with me for. I don't get it. This is on video. And you can disagree with somebody and let the disagreement lay where it's at. But all this, the labeling, I'm narcissistic and all this, it's right here on the video. I'm literally trying to say to you, hey man, you don't know what the fuck you talking about because you wasn't there. I don't know what's so narcissistic about that. What the fuck is so narcissistic about saying you don't know what the fuck you talking about because you wasn't there? I don't get it. Maybe because I'm a celebrity, I can't say you fuck. I keep hearing this tone talk. Your tone offended him. My tone was already like that. Visibly, you could hear me upset because the nigga lying and trying to defame my name. So my tone didn't change for ears. He didn't say, hey, stop talking to Gilbert like that. I was talking like that the entire time. My tone don't have nothing to do with the facts of what I said. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Why does a man care about my tone? It's not disrespectful. I can talk loud as I want. I'm a free American. As long as I'm not, I don't think I can disturb the peace if I'm out in public just yelling. And as long as I'm not in a building or something like that, I can come outside and yell like a motherfucker. Like, I just don't get it. That's a weak excuse. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And instead of saying, hey, you know what? Let me let y'all have this conversation. All right, bro, I'm going to drop down. I see y'all finna get into it. He want me to drop him down. I want you to stay there so you can get the content. But clearly, he don't care nothing about content. He's a content creator. I hear him throw that around. He said, "I'm a content creator, bro." But I guess the only content is what? I don't get it. Why you want to just diss me? Because I even came on your panel. You could have got more content, but you threw me down. And even Tammy told you that was crazy. But you know, you say you like good content creators and big content creators, but they better agree with you because it's your panel and you know best. But even the person that you brought up even told you, and he's a big content creator. He even told you, dog, you can't just throw people down that disagree with you, bro. He was laughing at you. He wasn't laughing with you. It was a sad sight to see. He was laughing, literally putting his face in his hand, laughing at you for worrying about the small, stupid stuff instead of just getting the content. He even dissed you, bro. He even said ears to Kwame Brown's meat on your panel. You ain't get brawly. You ain't drop him down. You were real respectful, boy. The only thing you can get disrespectful with is your hometown homeboy. Fuck him. He ain't no goddamn celebrity. He said he don't want to be treated like a celebrity, so I ain't gonna treat you like a celebrity. That's what he said on his own panel. You ain't no celebrity. You said you don't want to be no celebrity, so I ain't gonna treat you like one. So the only people you treat fair, decent, and honest is celebrities. Man, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. People have fallen in love with this social construct of this celebrity thing, where you have normal people for a bigger celebrity, they will go crazy. I don't allow people to treat me like a celebrity, but that doesn't mean you're not going to give me respect and you're going to treat me worse. That just means you don't got to kiss my ass like you're doing all these other people. Because when they run afoul to you, you kind of overlook it when they're a celebrity. Tommy laughing at you in your face, ears to Kwame Brown's meat to your face, talk over your panel the entire time. You just kept warning him, I don't want to drop you, bro. I don't want to drop you, bro. He was making sure I was quiet. I put my mic on mute. Yeah. He said, you understand that? My mic on mute. Yeah. Keep that shit on mute till I'm finished. Yeah. Make sure that shit stay on mute. Okay, big guy, big man. Makes no sense. But it's on video. Don't understand why people don't understand that things are on video. The way you act is on video. All that fast forwarding and swaying narratives is on video. The man dropped me off as soon as I got up there. He didn't ask, who you talking to right now? He just dropped me off. Hold on, bro. Went on for about 2 fucking minutes. Scolding me like I'm a child. And I wasn't even talking to him. But I just had to show you, shit, you dropped me down, shit. Like, come on, man. What the fuck? You deserve to be dropped down. You started cursing me out on my own panel. I wasn't cursing you out. Didn't even say nothing to you. I thought you had to break the panel host rules to get dropped down. But I guess if you break the other panel host rules, then you just get dropped down just because you dropped me down. Yeah, that's real grown. I'm going to drop you down because you dropped me down. I ain't say shit to you. All I did was say, nigga, Tammy was talking. I say, shut up, nigga. Why is you up here still crying about me after all this long time? Hold up. Who are you talking to? And then drop me down and then curse me out or damn near tell me off for 2 minutes. Like he my daddy, tell me off for 2 minutes. And then when he let me back up, he goes, I wasn't even talking to you, bro. But hold on, let me finish. Hold on. Wait a minute, dog. I'm talking to this nigga. Okay. Well, shit. If I can admit I was wrong on that one. Yeah, I was wrong on that one. I can admit that. Goddamn, I just started cursing and yelling at you, and assuming that I assumed that you were talking to me because I'm already hypersensitive about it. So I just assumed, and so I just scolded you for no reason. But I assumed that you were talking about me. Like, come on, man. Like, damn, bro. Like, come on, man. Just stop the bullshit. All I said was you overtalked me on a damn panel. You can't accept that. It got to be all this roundabout bullshit. You can't look at the video and see in spots that you are over talking me. Damn, the one spot that you want to see, you are over talking me. He told my sister ears in the house. Yeah. This shit don't make no sense, man. When I got dropped down, I'm looking like, what the fuck is this nigga? I'm like, man, this nigga. I'm like, you in control of your panel. You let me up. You hear me going against the nigga that's talking about me. I go straight in like, bitch, nigga, what you did? What you doing still talking about me? It's been 3 years, nigga. He ain't even here. Hold up. Golly, man. Shit crazy, B. Fuck, you don't know what the fuck. You'd like it said to you a little more polite, but I don't get all the hoopla.
Hey, bro. Whether it's cap or not, I see what the man was trying to say. That's what I said, but you don't have to tell me that I don't
ain't telling you shit. I'm telling you, you wasn't there, so you don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, then.
Now look, he's combating me back and forth. At no point is he stopping to say, okay, bro, this is your panel. I'm not going to disrupt your panel. I'm saying it don't matter about none of that, what you talking about. It don't need to be said because you were not there, bro. The whole topic I'm staying on is you were not there. And he's steady trying to make it about his manhood. I don't know what he feels about his manhood, but I'm not bringing up his manhood. Every time you talk directly to him about what you're talking about, he goes to his manhood. It's the weirdest shit ever. As a man, I'm a man, and you can't talk to me because I'm a man, and that's a man. I don't give a damn that you a man. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, man. Man, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Man, you don't know what you're talking about. Man, you don't know what you're talking about. Is that better? But man, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, goodness gracious. He's about, that's why I don't deal with dudes, ladies only. Yeah, man, it's kind of hard. Like, I'm telling you, niggas get in their feelings and get emotional and keep saying shit that you're not saying. Man. Man, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. As a man, you wasn't there. As a man, you don't know what the hell you talking about. As a man, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. And I don't think that's offensive. As a man, you still a man. You's a man that's ignorant to the situation. You don't know what you talking about, man. Man, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Like, I'll add man into everything before I say your name. Man, hold up, stop talking. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Man, you a manly man, but you don't know, man. You don't know, man. You don't know, man. What you talking about, man? I'm just gonna add man about 10 times before I'll say something to you. You're gonna make sure we know you a man. And as a man, we can't say nothing. So we're gonna take that argument out. You have to figure out something else to say because we know as a man gonna come out. God damn. You don't tell me I vote Bernie Sanders. This nigga here crazy. Do I think Ears running to play with Gil? Well, I don't know. I can't really say, but he is known to run a play. But I'm just saying that, damn, man, I'm just clearly trying to say to you as an individual that you was not there. You don't know what you're talking about. You got upset that I said you don't know what the fuck you talking about. It has nothing to do with your manhood. All you had to do is say, bro, even if you said, hey, man, you ain't had to say, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I would have said, probably would have told you, Ears, you can't tell me how to talk, bro. I'm not cursing you out. I'm just cursing. I'm not cursing at you. I'm just using profanity. That's all it is. I use profanity. I don't get this shit.
I'm saying what the man is telling. I'm saying what the man is saying. I hear you. That's all I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, do you understand the way the NBA works?
I wasn't in the NBA.
So that's So I asked him a question so I can get him to stop talking so I can move on. But it's the never-ending cycle with Ears. He just said I wasn't in the NBA. So, okay, because you wasn't in the NBA, that's why I want you to stop talking. See, everybody's saying I'm being disrespectful, but in the beginning, and not only the NBA, specifically the NBA and specifically a locker room conversation that was about me directly. It's not just about the NBA, so you can't use that whole Carcino narrative. We're talking about an NBA situation that's directly about Kwame Brown, and the only other person that was in the room was Gilbert Arenas. So I don't understand. I don't understand why I couldn't have that conversation. New hit song, Sister T featuring Ears as a man. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. And I'm talking to him with a lot of logic and trying to be reasonable. All I said was, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I asked a logical question. Do you know how the NBA works? He responds, I wasn't in the NBA. Okay, so therefore, that's why you don't know what you're talking about. So now I wanted to continue on to dismantle what Gilbert was saying, but Ears is continuing on to argue about the fact that I said he don't know what the fuck you talking about. So that's it.
Saying, I hear you. That's
But
all
listen,
I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, do you understand the way the NBA works?
I wasn't in the NBA.
So that's why I said you don't know what you're talking about.
I'm listening to two men. I'm listening.
You're not listening. You're listening to one little insecure boy.
No, bro. No, I'm listening, and I was about to.
Now he alleges that he ain't talking over me. He's alleging that he ain't never talk over me, man. Now he ain't never played this part of the video. Now, how is it that a person that's trying to be transparent been talking about this situation for 3 days and you ain't never played this part of the video where you're challenging me back and forth when I've said over and over and over again, you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm trying to move past this situation. This is the over talking. This shouldn't have been about you this entire time. Gilbert Arenas is now gone from the panel. I know that's how you like to run your panel, to where if somebody disagree with you or somebody disrespect you a little bit, even if they bring the crowd, you want to kick them off and get them told. I don't. If you said you're a content creator, then yes, you let a Gilbert Arenas act a little more spicy than most people, because he's still going to say stupid shit that people are going to want to hear. But I don't know. You ran a guy off my panel because he was in the back room for a while. I was going to bring him back up, but I'm continuously arguing with you when I should have just dropped you.
To respond to him and trip him up before you told.
And this is when I get frustrated. I don't like when men talk at the same time like that. And Ears, he gets so hyped up about getting his point across, he continues talking at the same time as another man. He never takes a breath. He just keeps talking. And all I'm asking is like, bro, I'm trying to move past talking to you, because it's not about your emotions. It's not about you didn't like the fact that I said you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's about what Gilbert was saying about a personal locker room. And you kept jumping in and out of the conversation. And all I was doing was asking you not to continue on this conversation. And I'm a narcissist. I'm this and I'm that because I said that. You're literally talking at the same time I'm talking.
men. I'm listening.
You're not
to two
listening.
men
You
cry.
listening to one little insecure boy
No,
tell
bro.
you.
No, I'm listening,
Listen,
and
bro.
I was about to respond to him and trip
Bro,
him up before you told me
ears.
what I'm about to tell
You're
him.
not letting me finish what I'm saying to get you to a better understanding. Listen what he just said. He said he's trying to respond to Gil and trip him up on my panel. So his objective is to respond to Gil and trip him up on my panel. So if I'm trying to respond to Gil and trip him up on my panel, how can I do that if he's admitting that he's trying to respond to Gil and trip him up on my panel? Wouldn't that be talking at the same time? Wouldn't that be over talking? Wouldn't that be him trying to run my show? Wouldn't that be me on mute, quiet, more so than anything? When he just admitted that I was trying to respond to Gil to trip him up.
I'm listening, and I was about to respond to him and trip him up before you told me what I'm about to tell him.
You're not letting me finish what I'm saying to get you to a better understanding. You listening to a boy that all he's come to the internet to do is try to belittle a man. So he's framing something in a way to make it seem like he saw something in me the day Jerry Stackhouse said something and that I was supposed to respond with violence. So he saw something in me that made him shoot the ball every time. And then you come up here and say, I understand that.
No, because I'm trying to respond. I'm trying to respond. You ain't giving me a chance to respond.
I'm going to give you a chance to respond, but you talking while I'm
about
talking.
to him. When I was talking, I was about to say something about to him.
Yeah, Ears was definitely a little bit tipsy. He's saying, I'm trying to respond to him, bro. When he was saying that, like, the story is not even about you. Why are you trying to respond when the story is not even about you? Like, I promise, like, he was drinking visibly, so he had to have been a little tipsy. May have smoked one. We all was smoking and drinking. But at the end of the day, it's not logical for him to think that he needs to be talking to Gilbert when he's talking about me. I don't get it. I wish he would have came up on this panel instead of running around everybody else's panel, because it's on video of him talking over me. All right, well, go ahead, man. You just said that they was talking over you, and all I'm saying is let me land my plane and let me tell you what this nigga is doing while you saying you understand what a nigga is doing, bro. You can't tell me you understand what a nigga is doing while I'm sitting here telling you this bitch ass nigga only came to the internet to undermine what the fuck I'm saying. So you telling me or you understand what a nigga saying they doing. And now this is another thing that I thought he was going to understand, because he's done the Roach trial. And Gilbert Arenas has said on camera that he's going to take my channel down. He said that he was going to take my channel down. So why wouldn't you understand the fact that this is what he's doing? So I'm not going to beef with Ears. I just played the video. Ears definitely talked over me. So I just put the link in the chat. Hopefully Ears can come over here and not disrespect himself like that and be over there with that weenie. But if not, it is what it is. Really ain't nothing to talk about after this. At the end of the day, he got emotional and ran to the op. Who put Gil on the panel? Me. It's all the smoke. But what Gilbert intends for bad is going to be nothing but good. I mean, keep trying to tell Gil that I'll be by myself. You know, and now maybe my name won't be mentioned in the light that, you know, like he was mentioning it before. What's up, brother?
What's good with it, Kwame?
Chilling, man.
Yeah, I've been paying attention. I've been watching all day, bro.
Yeah, I just wanted to show that part of the video and then come on and apologize because, like I said, somebody texted me and was like, man, you said all of us are stupid. You need to chill. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck? So I saw it on Damn D's video. And I was like, yeah, that's wrong. So
Yeah, no, it's cool, but my thing with it is that, you know what I'm saying, y'all supposed to be brothers, man. That from what I understand or what I've been watching for a while, and it was just sad to see that you know, the behind the back stuff and the you know, going on the channel to
So I'm gonna go to this other video because as y'all can see, you know, he talked over me. It is what it is. It ain't no question, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Whether he wants to admit it or not, that's on him. Whether he want to think that he was supposed to be speaking at the time, that's on him. I don't think he was a part of the situation because he wasn't there. It's not about Carcino. It's not about nobody else. It's about a story that was personal about me in the locker room that I should have been able to finish. So he didn't like the fact that I said, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. I don't think that's something that disrespects a man by saying you don't know what the fuck you talking about. So I don't get it. But I got this other video, and here's why you get the content. Because when Gilbert Arenas comes on the panel, he's going to try to manipulate others, but he's also going to speak. And sometimes you catch him saying certain things. Like this right here.
What the fuck? If there's
Nigga, that's because you a dummy, nigga.
KJ,
Fail mean fail, you dummy.
Say it again.
That's because you a dummy.
For being stupid.
Yeah,
For
you
being-
get arrested for being a dummy, nigga.
Again? Okay, so we all understand what the fuck. If there's one nigga,
Fuck that boy. Fuck that you connected to me as a teammate, nigga. Stop letting that white punk ass boy use you, you dumb fucker.
I talk the same way as you. I'm unmuted now.
And I asked him, like, one pick, and you want to put that on me and do it over talk. I'm trying to have a conversation.
Weak
I
nigga
haven't
shit.
talked one time. I haven't talked one. So Gil disrespects the entire panel. So when you ask him not to overtalk, he say weak nigga shit. That's that weak nigga shit. You know, I guess that make you tough because you over talking somebody over the computer. But it's weak nigga shit to say, hey, bro, you over talking me. Let me finish what I'm saying. So that's crying and that's weak nigga shit. To me, it's weak nigga shit to talk while somebody's talking. That means you don't want the information to come out. And so this is a part of the live where Gilbert Arenas is going to explain to everybody how he's been going to jail every other weekend, which I told a story prior to him admitting it, is that I said, nigga, you a dumbass. You go to jail every fucking weekend. Your friends go to jail because you a dummy, you talk too much, and all you do is use your friends as crash dummies. That's what I said. And on this panel, you're going to admit it. You're going to say it live in front of people. And this is why you get the content. Sir, you keep talking over the facts. You
Then say the facts.
you not
Don't make it your own facts.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to pause you for a second because all you trying to do is over talk. I'm trying to have a conversation.
Weak
I
nigga
haven't
shit.
talked one time. I haven't talked one time while you was talking. I've been on mute the whole time on my own show. The moment I start talking, Gilbert Arenas is yelling.
Because you're lying.
You know what you're saying. Okay, well, wait and catch me in a lie. Don't yell over me. You know what you're saying is cap. I told you to don't speak about me, period. You go on that white man show, this bitch ass culture vulture. You took my black ass out of the #1 draft pick and you put that white boy the ones you went to school with, as the number 1 pick, and you want me to be not thankful that you put me as a number 3 pick. I don't need you to rewrite history, nigga. You said I was trying to rewrite history. You went on, go play the DJ Vlad clip where you saying this shit, boy.
I said you'll still be.
I don't give a fuck what you said. I'm the number 1 draft pick, dummy.
Ooh.
That's why I said I don't need you.
Number 1 draft pick.
Hold on. I'm gonna mute your mic. You said you act like you're being so kind, bitch, nigga. The reason why I said you don't speak for me, because you give them white boys sound bites like that, you dumb nigga. You get mad because your stupid ass fucked up your draft class and you got drafted in the 2nd round, and you give them white folks 1,000,000 hits by you talking about another nigga taking them out the number 1 draft pick, you dummy. And you're not smart enough to know that shit, you pussy ass nigga. And I asked you nicely over the phone to not speak about me again. But because people think you a dumbass celebrity, they listen to the bullshit you said that you're being nice. So that's why I kind of understand when ears call a nigga a bitch after they talk offline, and I was talking to you nicely then. Don't speak for me, nigga. You don't understand what that white boy is doing to you, dummy. And this is why Gilbert Arenas won't come on the panel with me by himself. There will be a lot of moments like that because he don't understand the things that he actually says and does takes away from another man. He wants to always frame it as crying. But how come there's always a white guy interviewing Gilbert or a nigga that's controlled by white guys interviewing Gilbert, and they're asking him about black people? And then the things he says is the dumbest shit in the world. They told me, stop crying about history. You can't rewrite history. And then they go on Vlad TV with 5 million viewers and say, 5 million subscribers, and say, Kwame wouldn't be the number 1 draft pick if I had to do it. Paul Gasol would. He'll still be 3. And I was supposed to accept that. No, history is what it is, Gilbert. Leave it alone and stop speaking about a guy because you ruined your draft status. You are angry little woulda, coulda, shoulda little all-star that had to buy his way to an all-star. And you wish you had done it the right way. It's cool. It's over with. Stop being so angry that you're not a first-round pick and you got your ass whipped your first 2 years of your life, boy, or your career. Calm down. It's not everybody else's fault that you said you wanted to be an international pimp. Not everybody else's fault that you didn't want to get on the treadmill. Get the fuck over it. You want to target the guy that was the number 1 draft pick? I believe now you could have got more money at another team. You told them you wanted to come to Washington. I want to be around Kwame. I want to goddamn sabotage him because he got drafted number 1. You were passing the ball real good when I was going to go to Dan Fagan, huh? You were passing me the ball down there every play, boy. We were looking good, boy. We were looking like goddamn. We were looking like Chris Webber and motherfucking what's his name? Yeah, Mike Bibby. We were looking like Chris Webber and Mike Bibby out there, boy. You were passing the ball looking good. You had me getting 30 and 21 and 27 and player of the month. Then I told your goddamn agent no, and you just goddamn went rogue. I told your agent no, and you did what you always do to a nigga. And now people gonna be able to look it up. It's not that it matters. You just keep talking about basketball over and over again. I ain't talking about basketball. You keep talking about basketball. And the more you keep talking about basketball, the more people are gonna be able to look up shit to see that you a goddamn liar. Yeah. You don't want that to happen, boy. So you might want to shut your motherfucking mouth. You know all them player of the months and shit that I was getting, boy. That's because you were passing the ball. You know why you were passing that ball. Yeah. How much Dan Fagan said he was going to give me? 88 million, 89, 87, what is it? Tyson got 60 million on 5 and 5. How much I was going to get, Gil? You forgot what he told you because, yeah, you forget every damn thing. You need to shut up, Gil.
Oh, I'm unmuted now? You done ranting?
You're damn
about
right,
men?
bitch, because you don't talk while
You
another
done-
man talking. So now I'm not gonna talk while you talking. That's how men speak. But you don't know how to be a man. You try to outshine a nigga. You a dumbass nigga. That's what you do. You always want to talk about fighting and violence. Nigga, you don't know how to get violent. I can tell by the way you disrespect me. Nigga, you don't know what violence is. You done die where I'm from, disrespecting me and the way you disrespect me, nigga. You talk too motherfucking much, nigga. I told you to not speak about me because I know what you don't know, dumbass nigga. Fuck that you connected to me as a teammate, nigga. Stop letting that white punk ass boy use you, you dumb fucker.
I talked to.
And this is what he needed to hear. It needed to sound just like that. It needed to come out just like that because he talks about people. And because he scored 60 on Kobe, people listen to this dumb shit that he says. So when he's talking about Giannis, when he's talking about Kyrie, when he's talking about these people, and he's just this punk ass little troll that's just saying anything just to get clicks and views and get a show going. When you're taking away from these men, I critique sports. I could critique basketball very easily without taking away from a man. I could say you played like shit tonight without taking away from a man. Every player know when they play like shit. You don't got to go overboard. But I love when he come talk, boy. Ooh. I just wish I could have got him to talk more often without these guys interrupting. But they're so caught up in the celebrity of Gilbert. They're so caught up in him being Gilbert Arenas that they're not trying to get the content. They're just trying to be his buddy. They're trying to appease him because they know he's going to throw money around. And you know bands will make them dance. So, you know, they're going to run to the check. And he's showing them his house, and he's showing them the money. And that's all he started doing. He started showing them money and houses and cars. And boy, how we love people with money, houses, and cars. Boy, how we love people with money, houses, and cars. Oh, yeah, he was passing me the ball like a motherfucker, getting me player of the month. Oh, yeah, he was building me up to get me that check. Gilbert, no. Everybody gonna be able to look it up. Gilbert know what I'm talking about. I knew he was gonna talk too much. He said, nigga, I was the one passing you the ball. You sure was. Until when? Until when, Gil? So thank you, Gilbert. Just keep talking, buddy. Just keep on talking. Keep making it about basketball so you can tell on yourself. You know you love to tell on yourself, yeah, I burned the house down. Yeah, matter of fact, it wasn't one house, it was 2 fucking houses. And anybody who say something against me, I'll burn their fucking house down. Yeah, I go to jail every weekend. You know that. I don't give a fuck. Yes, I go to jail. Me and my friends, we destroy people. Yeah, you know you're going to tell on your goddamn self. So everything you do, you got to tell it, or you a fucking poser. So, yeah, I mean, I like to get you to talking. I don't care how many people you ask me to get on the panel. I know at some point you're going to get angry and you're going to tell everything that you do. And you be swearing that you just killing the conversation while you telling on your goddamn self. Yeah, I know you said I went to jail every week and that Ernie Grunfeld covered it up, but that was a lie. Back then it was a lie. Now you agreeing that you went to jail every week. Thank you, Gil. See, that's why you got to get a person like him to keep talking. He one of them serial killer type of personalities. He ain't never gonna be stopped till he caught. They ain't never gonna be stopped till he caught.
The same way as you, and you supposed to be motherfucking tough.
I don't give a fuck the way you talk.
You doing the same thing.
I don't give a fuck the way you talk. I don't give a fuck the way you talk. All you got to do. Hey, so look. I knew he was gonna get riled up. He say, "I'm doing the same thing you doing, and I'm a bitch." Boy, he finna rile up now. Watch how he telling himself, boy. He finna rile up and he finna snitch on everything I said about him earlier. He finna tell y'all that I was telling the truth about him the whole time. That man said he went to jail every fucking week. Watch this.
What are you talking about?
Near me, Gil, you know what time it is with me.
You
I
know,
ain't never said I was gonna call no other nigga. You know what time it is with me.
You know what time it is over here.
For the internet, nigga. You know what time it is with me.
I'm the only nigga that got arrested every motherfucking weekend. So what are we talking about?
For being stupid.
What?
You a dummy.
Hey,
So
JK.
You let a dummy talk long enough, he'll expose himself. I'm the hardest working NBA player. Ain't nobody outworked me. Well, I'm in the club the first week. I got there. I was injured the first 8 games. I'm getting drunk, meeting people. I'm going to jail every week. Boy, you a hard working going to jail every week drinking motherfucker, ain't you? No wonder you fizzled out after a year or two. Hey, no wonder you fizzled out after a year or two, boy. No wonder, boy. It's quite evident how you fizzled out after a year or two with the way you talking. Let's recap. The first week, the first month, the first 8 games, you get to somewhere. You hurt yourself in the first 8 games. We going on the road. We entrusting the leader. The guy we just invested all his money in. We entrusted him to be working out, getting healthy. And he at the club drunk, meeting people. And then not only that, he's going to jail every weekend. And none of these stories came out. Now, I got a question. How many of you heard about Gilbert Arenas going to jail every weekend? Hey, how many of y'all heard the story? Gilbert Arenas is an NBA basketball player. Everything is news, right? Don't y'all YouTubers report the content? Anytime I went to jail, they reported it. Why are they reporting Gilbert? Why are they not reporting Gilbert Arenas going to jail every weekend? If he was going to jail every weekend, which I said he was going to jail every other weekend, why wasn't they reporting on him going to jail if there ain't no go along, get along game? An NBA player that's going to jail every weekend for gangster shit. He sound gangster now. He sound mad. He going to jail for gangster shit every weekend. But don't nobody know about it? This is why you get the content.
What time it is over here?
For the internet, nigga. You know what time it is with me.
I'm the only nigga that got arrested every motherfucking weekend. So what are we talking about?
For being
What time it is with me.
I'm the only nigga that got arrested every motherfucking weekend. So what are we talking about?
For being
What time it is with me.
I'm the only nigga that got arrested every motherfucking weekend. So what are we talking about?
For being stupid.
What time it is with me.
I'm the only nigga that got arrested every motherfucking weekend. So what are we talking about?
For being
This the real Gilbert Arenas, y'all. Welcome. I introduce y'all. Only I can introduce the real Gilbert Arenas the way I know how. Damn, Gil. So now the world done found out that you don't work out hard. Yeah, you like to chase girls while you hurt and drunk. And yeah, you go to jail every weekend. Yeah. So the Washington Wizards, you a bust. No wonder you was a bust at Washington. You was out drunk. You said I'm a drunk. You was out drunk, meeting girls, instead of focusing on your health. And then you were going to jail. How is that focused on winning games, sir? Oh man, Washington waste they pick on you. No wonder you was in the second round. You just don't know how to. You get in your own way, boy. You were going to the club, drinking and shit, fighting people and shit. You was just getting in your own way. And finally, all that covering your dumb ass behavior up, you just got in your own way too big. Is it just me or is that stupid? I don't know. That's gangster going to jail every week. This the epitome of a black man trying to be tough. I went to jail every week, nigga. I'm the only nigga went to jail. Stupid motherfucker. You know me. I'm real.
Being stupid.
What? You a dummy.
Hey, JK.
You a dummy, nigga.
KJ.
Jail mean fail, you dummy.
Say it again.
That's because you a dummy.
For being stupid.
Yeah, you get arrested for being a dummy, nigga.
Again? Okay, so we all understand what the fuck. If there's one nigga up here who's liable to go stupid, who is it?
Nigga that's liable to go stupid and get spanked.
The nigga who
ass kids get spanked.
You mean liable to be stupid or?
Now he's proud of this. This is a guy, 3-time All-Star, well, 2-time All-Star. He bought one. He gotta pay to be an All-Star. But anyway, this guy is yelling to the top of his lungs and shouting about being the one who is most likely to be stupid. You know, most people will be proud to be most likely to succeed. This bitch want to be the most likely to be stupid. I ain't never heard of a bitch wanting to be. You say rewind it? Okay. I ain't never heard of a. Yeah, you say snap. John, you say snapping his neck and shit. I'm gonna rewind it. I ain't never seen a motherfucker happy to be stupid. I ain't never seen a motherfucker this happy saying, I'm the one that was nut up, most likely to be stupid.
Okay, so we all understand what the fuck. If there's one nigga up here who's liable to go stupid, who is it?
You know what time it is with me.
You
I ain't never said I was gonna call no other nigga. You know what time it is with me.
You know what time it is over here.
For the internet, nigga. You know what time it is with me.
I'm the only nigga that got arrested every motherfucking weekend. So what are we talking about?
For being stupid.
What?
You a dummy.
Hey,
JK. You a dummy, nigga.
KJ.
Jail mean fail, you dummy.
Say it again.
That's because you a dummy.
For being stupid.
Yeah, you get arrested for being a dummy, nigga.
Again? Okay, so we all understand what the fuck. If there's one nigga up here who's liable to go stupid, who is it?
Nigga that's liable to go stupid and get spanked.
The nigga who
ass kids get spanked.
You mean liable to be stupid or go stupid?
Get stupid.
You don't go stupid, nigga. You give away guns, dumbass nigga.
You know what's
stupid? You give away weapons, nigga. I ain't never heard you get stupid. I heard you gave away weapons and went to jail, nigga.
So I've been arrested.
I heard you pointed your finger at the gym, pointed your finger in front of white people placating towards you being gangster. You not like that. You need to stop playing like that. You not like that. You
arrested every weekend
because you a dumbass.
For being a dumbass.
You a dumb motherfucker. That's what you do.
Was I getting pulled over?
Driving? How you are a dumbass. You are the epitome. I'm glad you came up here, dog. You the you a dumbass.
Was it loud music, Kwame Brown?
You the epitome of
Kwame Brown. What the fuck was I getting arrested for, Kwame Brown?
How the fuck I'm supposed to know? Ernie covered it up for you, like I said.
You getting arrested for fucking weed? What the fuck was you getting arrested for?
So tell us what you was getting arrested for.
You tell them.
Ernie Grunfeld was covering it up.
Yeah, well, then what was I getting arrested for? What was me and my niggas?
How am I supposed to know if Ernie covered it up?
There's only one nigga on here is that stupid.
So tell us what it was.
I'm some soft nigga.
Tell us what it was.
Anyone who gets arrested every fucking weekend.
So what did you get arrested for?
It don't make me tough. It makes me unpredictable, right, KJ?
What is it? What did you get arrested for?
Who lives in Santa Clarita? Nigga, we only.
I saw you getting arrested for driving
30 minutes away from each other, homeboy.
What I saw you get arrested for is bad tags.
You never see me get arrested. Oh, okay, bad.
Yeah, you had them unique car tags on your car. Stop.
I didn't have no tags, and I didn't get arrested for no tags.
Yes, you did, nigga. They told your ass 3 times, and you were talking shit to the police officer. Get arrested, your dumb ass.
Brunswick, Georgia, crime.
Come on, man, stop lying, man.
Crime.
You ain't get arrested because you ain't want to take them tags off your car.
Crime rate. Let's see what your crime rate is.
You never did that?
Brunswick, because you talking about.
I'm just asking you. Notice how every time he's asked direct questions by me, he run like a motherfucker. He was just asking me a question. What did I get arrested for? What did I get arrested for? He know I know. The majority of his arrest was for bad tags. He came out to LA with that goddamn 650 BMW, and the dumb motherfucker didn't want to take them 310 or 310 tags off his car. And in DC, you cannot have a vehicle without tags on your car. But for whatever reason, MJ could do it, but MJ owns a dealership. MJ can ride around with dealer tags. I guess he might have caught wind of that, and so he think he gonna ride around like MJ. Well, the police warned his ass once, they warned him twice. Dumb son bitch ain't want to listen, but they locked this dumb ass up. So the majority of his arrest was for driving without good tags on his car. I ain't never done that.
Low crime rate. Huh? Where you from? Low crime rate.
What does that mean?
That means niggas in your city ain't doing shit.
Well, thank you.
Thank God
we've been
they're not
working on
giving
getting that
back
crime rate down. Thank you, sir.
Oh my! Look how ignorant this boy is. I'm gonna look at the crime rate. Low crime. That means none of you niggas ain't doing shit. Y'all ain't killing each other like we killing each other. This is what this nigga glorified. Y'all not killing each other like we killing each other. Shit, y'all ain't got no crime rate. No crime. You niggas ain't doing nothing. This is what niggas doing. So this is what niggas glorify. This is tough right here. This is being a man. Where your homeboy at now that windmilling for you? Homeboy, is this the mama mentality right here? Homeboy that windmilling for Gil. Where you at? Where you done went? Low crime. I wouldn't want this to be my neighbor. Yeah, I wouldn't want this nigga as my neighbor. Shorty want to be. Shorty gonna be. Shorty want to be a thug. Top tier, where you at? Come on, top tier. You still rocking with this shit? Shorty want to be. One day he's gonna be. Someday he's gonna be. Shorty want to be a thug. Someday he gonna be. One day he wanna be. Shorty gonna be a thug. God, thank God.
Thank you, sir.
That
We've been
means
working on getting that.
We've
We've been working on getting that crime rate down. Thank you, sir, for letting us know that we're doing a
I
great
can win
job.
my city, man. Salute the brothers of Georgia, man. Salute the brothers of Georgia for not allowing the slaughter of black men. And Gilbert
Thank you, sir. That's what we've been working on. That's what we've been working very hard. That's what I've been doing, sir.
Dummy you
I've been
are,
talking
boy.
to gang members and trying to get.
I think we all survive Brunswick. And
Boy, you what a dummy you are, boy. Lord have mercy.
You definitely wouldn't, brother.
You can't make this shit up, boy.
Okay,
the only neighborhood.
I'm glad I'm helping your show though. Hey, you should thank me though. I only let you up because all the check you've been spending because everybody use your dumb ass. You showing how much of a dummy you are.
You let me up to get that motherfucker right. That's why you let me up.
Get it right. You were playing like you were yesterday, bitch. Man, you know what time it is. I don't play with niggas like you. Niggas like you gonna have to pay to fuck with a nigga like me. What? You know that. That's how every nigga that grew up in the hood use a valley nigga like you.
Indian country.
That nigga got pimping since then, pimping, nigga.
Hey, can you put your camera on?
You getting pimped.
Hey, Jay, put your camera on. I want to see if you black.
Come on, man. Now here's where Gilbert got told the truth. I know people don't like when I tell the truth, but nigga, you got pimped. You tried to play Kate. He came here to turn one of the people in the chat. I know what he was doing. And he been begging for a mod stick. Man, I've been super chatting. I've been paying. No, you can't pay your way over here to no mod stick. You pay. So can you host the panel, please? Host the panel. No, let's do it by ourselves. What you want to do? You got to have a host. You know you got to have it his way or the highway. So I knew he's going to come up here the whole time. And I know he's going to try to turn somebody, but I knew I was going to get this content out of it. The boy can't help it but to tell on himself. The man living a basketball American gangster story. I don't know what man he been around that done the stuff that he's trying to do, but it's somebody he copying. Because you know Split over here. He don't know what's going on. Does being arrested equal street cred? Yeah, he a real one. He a real one. Yeah, he's just real guy.
Ain't no black niggas in motherfucking country. There ain't no black niggas.
So now he want to know where the other dude's from. He want to know where Anthony is from, and he want to know if he black. Are you black? So if he black, I think Gilbert get the cold red to beat their ass if they black. I think next time somebody argue with him in the chat, have a white face up and let's see how he responds. He always say he ready to pull up on the nigga because he asked about the color. He said, "Are you black?" I didn't know he was only a one-sided ass whooper. So we got to see if a white person he want to smoke with them too. But he ready to pull up on every nigga.
That nigga
Pippin since then, Pippin, nigga.
Hey, can you come? Can you?
How much of a dummy you are?
You let me up to get that motherfucker right. That's why you let me up.
Get it right. You were playing like you were yesterday, bitch. Man, you know what time it is. I don't play with niggas like you. Niggas like you gonna have to pay to fuck with a nigga like me. You know that. That's how every nigga that grew up in the hood use a valley nigga like you.
In country. That nigga
Pippin since then, Pippin, nigga.
Hey, can you come? Can you put your camera on?
You getting pipped.
Hey, Jay, put your camera on. I want to see if you black.
Come on, man.
Ain't no black niggas in motherfucking country. There ain't no black niggas where he's from. What are you talking about?
That's not where I'm from. That's where I live, dummy.
Oh, yeah. Where you from? Where you live at?
I just told you where I live at.
Where at exactly? Around.
Don't tell that nigga he trying to.
Yeah, I'm not trying to tell you that. What the hell? I'm not stupid.
The man so dumb. I ain't no black niggas over there where you live at. Where you from? I'm not from there. I live there. Oh, where you live at? Didn't he just tell you where he live at? You angry, stupid little motherfucker. A nigga can give you their address and your dumb ass probably won't find them. All that cussing and angry shit. What's wrong with you? Where you at? Where you live? Where you at? And you mean to tell me Gilbert Arenas is pulling up on people? Or is Gilbert Arenas making some of his friends some killers and some harassers? Is that what you doing, Gilbert Arenas? Oh, using your money for evil like you were taught? Oh, way to go, Gil. I bet you won't even use your money to help a nigga right next to you, one of your relatives right next to you, but you'll use it for dumb shit. I bet you it's a close friend next to you that's fucked up like a motherfucker, but you spending all kind of money fucking with Kwame. Man. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
He's trying to find your name where you at, bro.
I don't dox niggas. I don't put niggas' phone numbers and shit on the internet.
Why you want to know that man personal information?
He only lives, because if he keeps talking reckless, he only lives 30 minutes.
You out here wanting to burn niggas' houses down. Bro, you want to bully normal people, bro. You out here want to burn folks' houses down and shit, bro.
I can drive to his motherfucking place.
What the hell does ears mean, normal people? What is so abnormal about Gilbert Arenas? He's just a loud talking punk. He's on video. I would invite him to try to burn down my house, and I would have the video ready. I would have the video ready in case he actually is successful. The fuck? Since when we sound like this when a celebrity talk to you? Don't nobody in real life let a celebrity talk to them like this and they run. Nigga ain't worried about no celebrity talking. Come on, man. This is weird. You shouldn't talk like this, but you're pretty stupid. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't talk like this, but you're pretty dumb. But it is a shame that he used his money for stupidity. It is a shame that he would want to go find a guy that don't agree with him on the panel. You want to talk about narcissistic? A guy that don't agree with you on the panel and say because you was dumb, you willing to go find the guy and do something to the guy. Pillar of the community right here. Gilbert Arenas. The humble giant. When he was on Bo Monty Jones' show, he said violence. I don't even know what violence is. He said, what is violence? Like, what's a real fight? We don't even know what a real fight is. Now it sounds like he knows what the hell a real fight is. Gil told me he take care of his 7 siblings. When I asked him why he don't help them, he has 7 siblings and don't care about none of them. Get help, Gil. So he got 7 siblings and he don't help with none of them, but he's online paying people to beef with me. Well, I wonder what his act is with me. That he's lying. Damn, Gil, help your people, man. And this is what the go along, get along game
Why
use
you
their
so
money
mad?
for.
Why you so mad? You
So
wanna get
black
violent,
people,
bro?
y'all are watching the go along, get along
Why
game.
you want to get violent with that?
Y'all are what, bro? Y'all are watching the go along, get along game.
I'm a witness. He just
Now I just keep talking loud right here because, you know, we're going back and forth a little bit, but I know ears is coming off the mic. We all saying something to him, but I just wanted to get that point out. But this ain't the part I was talking about. I just wanted to show how stupid Mr. Arenas is, the media trained guy. He said he was media trained. If you media trained, you don't say no shit like this. But I think he's in a protected group because he's okay. He's happy with saying whatever he want to say. And there's only one group that I know on the planet, well, 2 groups that I know that can pretty much say anything they want. So he's in one of those groups, I think.
You want to bully normal people, bro? You out here want to burn folks' house down and shit, bro?
I can drive to his motherfucking place.
And this is what the go along, get along game
Why
use
you
their
so
money
mad?
for.
Why you so mad? You
So
wanna get
black
violent,
people,
bro?
y'all are watching the go along, get along
Why
game.
you want to get violent with that
Y'all
man,
are
bro?
watching
That man
this
ain't
shit,
even
bro.
saying nothing.
Y'all are watching the go along, get along gang.
I'm a witness. He just threatened
use
him.
his money and influence to hurt black people. He
I'm a
wants
witness.
to find this man and use his money. He ain't gonna pull his bitch ass up and do nothing. He wants to use his money and influence to hurt another
That
black
man
person.
ain't saying nothing
Damn,
violent to
Gil,
you,
you's a
bro.
bitch
Why
ass.
you acting?
30 minutes away from him. What are you talking about?
Why you want to threaten the man? The man ain't
I
saying
work
nothing
out
violent
there.
to you.
No, you just said you live out there. Stop lying
I
now.
work in Woodland Hills, but I live in
Oh,
Canyon
so
Country.
you can pull out, nigga. I get the address. You can pull right up.
Shoot it.
Huh?
Shoot it.
Man,
Give me
that
your
nigga
DM.
have so many security out there, bro.
I don't have Instagram or social media. They banned me a long time ago.
Gil, why would you pull up on him?
What?
You don't know.
Why would you
Yeah,
pull up
what
on
that
him?
man, what that man said got you
You
so
a real
hot,
nigga,
bro.
dog.
What that man
Hey,
said
KB,
got
you think
you
he a
so
street
hot where
nigga?
you
He's
want
been
to
in
pull
jail.
up.
I'm trying to figure out where the smoke is.
Bro, what that man did to make you
Yeah,
want to
what
pull
I
up
say?
on him, bro?
He keep saying this little slick shit like he ready for me or something.
You wanna
What
fight?
did I
That
say?
man
Hold
ain't
on. What
saying
did, hold on,
nothing
ears. Hold on,
about
ears.
you, bro.
What did I say?
What do
That
you
man
mean?
ain't saying nothing about he want to fight you or nothing, bro.
Because
What
I
you
asked
want
him
to
to
get
live.
No, I was just making sure. I'm just trying to.
Okay, Ears just wasn't defending me. He was defending every goddamn body. So, yeah, Ears ain't a, he's not, Ears is an equal opportunist defender. He defending every damn body. KJ up there asking what I did to you, and Ears is saying what I did, what he did, bro, this and that. So while KJ said, hold on, Ears didn't even hear him. So Gilbert threatened a dude named KJ, and Ears is saying, why are you threatening this man? Which is, that's cool, that's normal. But when KJ starts speaking up for himself, I think you need to let him speak for himself. Yeah, you don't need to defend everybody, brother, especially when they're on the panel. You don't got to defend this man. Damn D is on this panel right here. Will is on this panel. KJ Mail is on this panel. Nobody else is really talking like that. I don't know. It just seems a little weird that Ears is defending everybody that gets spoken to.
Gil, why would you pull up on him?
And to be fair, I was laughing and saying this is the go along, get along gang. I'm not defending them. I'm just exposing that this is how sensitive these people are that say they're so put together and have a house and all this great shit. They want to pull up on people for disagreeing with them on a panel. He want to find this man's livelihood and wreck it. And so I said something about it, but once the brother started talking for himself, then that's on him. Once he started talking, I'll stop talking. Let that man get his shit off. And Ears is continuously going. Watch.
What? You don't know. Why would you pull up?
What that man said got
you a real nigga, dog.
What that man said
I'm trying to figure out where the smoke is.
Bro, what that man did to make you
what I say?
He keep saying this little slick shit like he ready for me or something.
What did I say? Hold on, Ears. What did I say?
What do you
mean? Said nothing about he want to fight you or nothing, bro.
So KJ is saying, hold on, Ears. And Ears is like, that man ain't saying nothing about he want to fight you, bro. So, but he was talking to KJ, but Ears got to continuously talk in every situation.
He keep saying this little slick shit like he ready for me or something.
What did I say? Hold on, Ears. What did I say?
What do you
say nothing about he want to fight you or nothing, bro?
Because I asked
No, I was just making sure. I'm just trying to figure out. I just want to
told y'all this is what the go along, get along gang do. They buy these niggas. This nigga, some white boy own Gilbert Arenas. Some white boy own this nigga. They give this nigga a lot of money, and then what he do is he go get other niggas to. And so once I saw that Ears wasn't gonna let him talk and wasn't gonna let him get his shit off, then I'm gonna do my job to continue pissing Gilbert Arenas off. Because the more you say a white boy own him or somebody own him or this and that, the more ego he's gonna get and the more he's gonna start telling on himself. So all you gotta do is piss him off. He'll start telling. He'll probably confess to a murder. He keep letting me talk. But I can't really get him to say nothing. I can't really get what I'm trying to get out because it's all this interruption. But Gilbert is doing this intentionally because he won't come up on a panel by himself. Yeah, he already made it clear he's not going to come up on a panel by himself because it's going to look very bad that he keeps yelling and being angry when I'm not. So he's making it all stupid and weird, and then he got to try to bring people into it. But let's keep it going. Hurt other niggas. This is what these bitch niggas do.
Hey, but trust me, I'm not scared, bro. Trust me, I'm not scared.
Will,
yeah.
Do I act like someone has strings on me in your expertise? Real talk.
No, it just seems like you ain't got no string attached, bro.
Okay, all right.
That's the problem, man. You just, bro.
A man that don't have a string attached to him that worked for Underdog Fantasy or partnered with Underdog Fantasy and Fubo Sports. Fubo Sports TV. He don't have no what? That makes no sense. You're not your own. You work for people. You're working with people. They can pull their money away from you. So either I don't know. You got some type of protection.
It seemed like you work for Vlad to me. Bro.
It
seemed like you working for somebody for me.
No, hey.
Because my logic is, hold on, let me ask you something. My logic is, bro, you made a lot of money, bro.
Mm-hmm. Why would you got strings attached to him? He worked for Fubo Sports and Underdog. Anybody else that talk like him would be fired. This is what happens when you dress like a bitch and go to those parties. You can say whatever you want to say. My cousin, listen. Now I get back to the content. I talk over Ears right here because I don't want to make it about no long drawn out fight with this dude. That's not going to happen. So I get back to riling him up to get him to say more shit because I know that he's got to be in one of those protected groups to be able to say all the shit that he's saying. And I believe that Gilbert is so egotistical that he'll probably end up telling him. But no one is going to be able to understand that this guy is so egotistical that that's all you gotta do is rile him up. Kwame, I need to stop. No, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. What are you talking about? Why would I stop? This boy got to be protected by somebody. You never seen a 3-time All-Star be able to talk like this and nothing happens. He's threatening, quote unquote, regular people. He's threatening, quote unquote, non-celebrities. Yeah, that's kind of weird. On camera. If I was to be threatening non-celebrities on camera, I think TMZ would pick it up. Vlad TV would definitely report on it. Yeah, Kwame Brown is angry about basketball. He's threatening civilians, saying he'll pull up. He needs to be stopped. Other YouTubers would report on it. When I pulled up on TY for saying he's going to come by my house, motherfuckers spent the narrative like I pulled up on him about a woman. But this man no YouTuber will report on all the threats that this man has been saying all across YouTube. It's just Kwame crying. He threatening just people just in the chat now. This Debo Gill. Yeah, right. Nobody reporting on that. Let me do something. It's reporting all over YouTube. It's all over Instagram. It's on the Shade Room. It's everywhere when I do something. I don't know who protecting this boy. I'm going to find out. Go look up the real Super Fit. He can say whatever the fuck he wants to say in life, and nothing will happen. This is the same thing this boy can do. I'm telling you, this nigga is in a protected group. He knows it.
I believe that.
He knows this shit.
Show us what
Gil,
I
do.
Go to the real Super Fit on Instagram, YouTube, whatever. My cousin can say whatever the fuck he wants to say out his mouth. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say as an NBA 3-time All-Star. Nigga, you in that group. Stop playing, nigga.
Will.
Go ahead.
Let me try to explain. Since you have you sensible, right?
I thought I was dumb.
Just pull my ass, nigga. I know you.
I ain't sensible.
Go ahead.
Let me try to explain.
Stop playing. You want to say as a ever
That nigga
show us what
Gil,
I
do.
Nigga, go to the real Super Fit on Instagram. I'm talking at the same time as somebody right here. I don't know who it is, but I'm talking at the same time as somebody. It's my panel. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm over talking. I'm trying to trap him up into things that I know about. Everybody don't know Gil. I know him. This boy in a protected group.
Say
YouTube, whatever. My cousin can say whatever the fuck he wants out his mouth. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say as an NBA 3-time All-Star. Nigga, you in that group. Stop playing, nigga.
Will.
Go ahead.
Let me try to explain. Since you have you sensible, right?
I thought I was dumb.
Just pull my ass, nigga. I know you.
ain't
You in that goddamn group, nigga. Sensible my motherfucking ass.
Gil, I been.
I'm talking at the same time as somebody. I can't really see who. But I'm talking at the same time as somebody once again. You know, every time I come off my mic, somebody's talking while I'm talking. And I'm the one who need to be quiet because I'm talking over him on my panel. Makes sense.
Down the middle with you. I ain't sensible.
Yeah, you too. I came into the draft. In the draft, coming into college, I already had gun violations, right? I say stupid shit, got penalized. While I was penalized, I end up having a skill. That skill paid me. When I went to Washington, you can Google 2003 gun charge. 2003 gun charge. I just got paid even though I did dumb shit. I just got lucky. It's not like I'm the #1 pick and I had to come in with this clean image. My image was fucked up. I just got lucky. I got paid.
Let me ask you a question.
I was scoring a lot of points. I got paid, and that's how that happened.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If you say you went number one, right?
First person off the mic, once again, ears to the streets. It is my panel, but the first person off the mic. So in order for me to take control back of my panel, I would have to cut ears to the streets off. Keep cutting me off is because you keep talking. I would not have to cut you off if you don't keep talking. I don't understand how you feel like it's okay for you to be the first one off the mic on someone else's platform and just calling it we all were talking. No, everybody wasn't the first one off the mic. You are. Every scenario, first one off the mic, ears to the streets. And I guess he looked at this as an opportunity to interview Gilbert Arenas for the interview that he didn't get the first time. For the so-called interview, I messed up. Because this is the first one off the mic. Every single time. But when I point that out, I'm the bad guy. I'm a narcissist. I'm a this, I'm a that. First one off the mic. Can't admit it. Let me ask you something, Gil. He didn't wait to see if I had something to ask him. He didn't say, Kwame, can I ask Gil something? It just no. I'm gonna ask Gil something at any given point that I want, any given time I want to talk, I'm gonna talk. At any given moment, I'm just gonna interject. And then when you're called out on it, I gotta be all these names.
My image was fucked. I did dumb shit. I just got lucky. It's not like I'm the number one pick and I had to come in with this clean image. My image was fucked up. I just got lucky. I got paid.
Let me ask you a question.
I was scoring a lot of points. I got paid, and that's how that happened.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If you say you went number one, right? Do you think with your actions and your play, do you think you would have been a bust, or do you think you would have been successful? Do you think you would have still made the same mistakes if you'd have went number one?
No.
You don't think you would have bought guns and told a dude to pick one, even if you had the same situation? Would you would have did it, even though you was the number one pick?
I'd have been fucked up if I was the number one pick.
No, okay. It's just a real question.
But,
I ain't
what's
trying
the
to
question?
Hold on, Will. And then after he asked the question, it's okay. It's just a real question. So it's a non-stop flow of talking. And then when Will talk, I say, hold on, Will, and then watch. This is not the first time you had to throw this on your own panel. But anyway, let me see. What y'all are hearing is that
The number one pick.
Would you would have did it, even though you was the number one pick?
I'd have been fucked up if I was the number one pick.
No, okay. It's just a real question.
Hold on, Will. What y'all are hearing is that everything that I said was true. That there's football coaches that the running back can't read, but they'll still be able to play. That this is the problem with Gilbert Arenas. His talent allowed him to act like a jackass, and these white coaches won't allow white kids to act like this, but they'll allow his black ass to act like this. Now he's a 41-year-old adult that don't have limitations to his behavior, and this is dangerous. Because anytime somebody say something to him,
dangerous.
Hold on, you're not dangerous. So when I give a teachable moment and show that he's a 41-year-old irrational thinking kid because he doesn't have limitations, because coaches have decided that his basketball talent should supersede his behavior. And we live in a society that as long as you're good, it fixes everything. Yeah, this is the guy who's threatening people online every 2 seconds. And then he goes, yeah, thank you for saying I'm dangerous. Thank you for saying I'm dangerous. This is a guy that people are listening to. Imagine if I act like that. Thank you for saying I'm dangerous. Why would anybody want to be good if that you can handicap one person? You cripple one person into being this goody two-shoe, and another guy, just because he acts bad and he sounds bad, then he gets allowed to pretend like he's bad. And then if the person responds, ooh, it'll be bad. But this is funny. Nobody's calling out this stupid shit. Kwame's tripping. Kwame's lunching. Kwame, everybody calls out Kwame. No one calls out Gilbert because they don't want to miss out on that $500. We are the biggest part of the go along, get along game. As long as you got money, you can push everything past a lot of these niggas. I ain't gonna lie. As long as you got money, you can and play like you're a celebrity and placate to emotions. You can trick a lot of people. I see why we vote the way we do. To me, you a pussycat dog.
Because you know I'm not gonna do nothing to you.
You and this is dangerous. Because anytime somebody say something to
I'm dangerous.
Hold on, you're not dangerous to me. You're a pussycat dog.
Because you know I'm not gonna do nothing to you.
You can't do nothing to me.
Because we teammates.
I don't know if you want my teammate. Scratch the teammate thing then. All I'm saying is I know guys like you. I live this. We don't even play basketball no more, but we still teammates. He's still talking about being teammates. And at this point, I don't know what the fuck is in Ear's cup, but you hear a dude challenging me as a man saying, you know I ain't gonna do nothing to you, this and that. So his whole premise the entire night is to make me seem like he's saving me or he's doing me a favor because he could do something to me. I don't know why Ears didn't pick up on this. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. This doesn't make any sense to me. But I think I'm gonna stop this one right here. I know somebody else want to go live. I'm gonna stop it right here. You know, I got to show more of Ears to the Streets talking. I don't know what else more I got to show. Gilbert with this fake tough talk and all of the stuff that he's alleging now that he did. Same stuff I said he did in the beginning. But now he's admitting to being a jackass. At first, he wasn't a jackass. I was just making it personal. And now he wants everybody to know he's a jackass. He wants everyone to know he's a dangerous jackass. But before, I was just hating. Before I was hating.
Barry got paid. Antoine got paid. Steve Blake got paid. Jerry got paid.
Here's everything else. Well, I just wanted him to hear that he was talking over me, but I don't got to be intelligent. Why do I need to be intelligent? This nigga, Kwame, you are not intelligent. I think you're not intelligent. You wasted your time texting me all that. That wasn't intelligent. You could have saved those seconds to do something else. Gil is definitely a jackass. But listen, man, I'm about to get up out of this thing, man. Hopefully this was enough. This ain't even get to the part with the basketball part. But clearly, this has been a long video already. This has been 3 hours. And you've seen the interruptions. So, hey, I can't wait the next Sunday. Tomorrow is Week Weezer Wednesday. So, you know, I got to save some for tomorrow. So, Hopefully, some videos ain't on members only and things like that. If they are, I might still go get them. Because quite interesting how other people get to talk to certain people. It's very interesting how other people get to talk to certain people. But they got to be a man around me. But salute to Casino for Life. Salute to Damn DPOV. Salute to It's Just Gems I View, the political kryptonite. Here's his street say he on his own, so I guess he can be on his own. You sure are what? Oh yeah, everything gonna be all right. Everybody grown. Everybody, that's what I'm saying. Everybody acting like you got a beef and all this shit forever. Everybody grown. It's a small thing to a giant. People can move on, stay strong, and get along. But you can't stay strong and get along if you can't admit that, damn, you know, there was a bit of drinking, there was a bit of starstruckism, there was a bit of watching the chat. And maybe if it wasn't no starstruckism, you know, it looks somewhat weird to me. Yeah, coming off the mic every time and not deferring to the panel host, to me, that's disrespectful. If you don't look at it that way, cool, we have a difference of opinion, but I'm not the one putting up video after video with different labels and titles and bashing and narratives and you trying to hurt my brand and all this other weirdo shit. But salute to y'all, man. I'm up out of this thing. Finna go wash. I'm gone.